Ah, isn't that music just the best, isn't it? And speaking of music, welcome to the BroodWar stream for today. We're going to be doing some live games. Look what is up. Hey Jacob, how's it going? I read your message about... Got notifications for the stream to start like an hour earlier. I have no idea what's going on with that. Did I change the start time for the stream yesterday? I don't think I did. I don't think I did, but I have been doing a lot of streaming recently and scheduling streams and stuff, so if I did, I will try not to do that again. Okay, so I'm sorry for confusing you if I did. So what is up, Jacob? What's up, Vincent? What's up, GameAnac? What's up, Nice Roll? We've got IPFF Food out there on the Twitch side of things. Nemo, Noom, and Taro falconing as always. Dollaveals in the house. What's up? Happy. Oh, nice. Updating the MONOBATTLES map. Big fan. Big fan of updating the MONOBATTLES map for sure. Okay, so guess what? We have a sponsor for the stream today. It's Pulls It. You know who it is. The last poll that I've done there is, what is your best music in BroodWar? What is your favorite music in BroodWar? So again, as always, go sign up to Pulls It. It's free. You just got to sign up with an email address or your Google account. You can come vote on polls like this. What music is best? So far, Terran is winning that one for sure. You can make your own polls. Like, you don't have to come here and just vote on Falcon's polls. That's not as fun as making your own polls. Like, which Falcon face is your favorite? How do you feel when Falcon can't find a nuke dot on the map? Right? Stuff like that. You can add pictures. You can upload a YouTube URL as an example of what you're talking about. And then you can have multi-select options. You can say how long you want your poll to be up for, or indefinitely. And then you can set up different channels. Like I have a StarCraft 2 and a BroodWar channel that you can follow. So check it out. Check out Pulls It. And again, if you sign up for Pulls It, Falcon gets a kickback. He gets extra money in his pocket to help him pay his mortgage again. I just paid it yesterday. We're hanging in there thanks to the support from you guys, okay? But we got to keep that up. And again, if you don't want to support me directly or can't support me directly with super chats or whatever, I get that. I've been in that spot before. But go ahead and set up a Pulls It account, hit that like button, subscribe, follow on Twitch, all that stuff, okay? All right, good. That is that. Let's go ahead. So we're going to do some live games today. Obviously, we can't do that... We can't do that immediately because we have like 15 people here. So I'm going to cast a game. Hopefully we'll get enough people in here to fill a lobby of some kind. Maybe for a Phantom mode, maybe for a free-for-all. Something like that, right? Right. Mini Reaper loves Hydras dying en masse. Oh, okay, so... I guess that could be considered as music in some way. Quite possibly. Excuse me there. Yeah, so I did 2 streams yesterday. I did 2 4-hour streams yesterday. Falcon's election special part 1 and part 2. And I am feeling it. I'm not sure I could do that again for a while. But I thought it was fun. Hung out with a lot of people. We talked politics a little bit. We kept an eye on how things were going on the presidential election and the Electoral College map. I thought that was really fun to watch that and see what was going on with it. And yeah. In the end... the candidate that I voted for did not win, and you know what? That's the nature of elections. Can't win them all, right? So we'll see how this goes. I hope the next 4 years can be peaceful and prosperous for the American people, because that'd be pretty nice. All right, what do we got here? Ba-ba-bum-bum. All right. Okay, excelente, excelente. Yeah, so we got Dark Knight and Gallants ready to go. What's up, Calvin Fu? Like I said, we're going to cast a game. I mean, maybe we could... we have... what is this? How do I have an hour-long fastest map setting in this folder? I'm not doing that. I'm going to do GanGstEr versus Maximum, 1v1, fastest map shenanigans. Get us in the mood for playing live games, because we will do a fastest map, maybe even 2. Maybe even 2 fastest maps. Hey, what's up, John L? Maybe. SS1 Mega's a big Jill Stein fan. Don't think I've met any of those yet, so welcome to the channel. Glad to see you here. Hey, Vmon. Yeah, no. I'm here, man. If I schedule a stream, I'm here for the stream, folks. All right, so top right, it's a ZerG player. Their teal, it is GanGstEr. Get on the bottom left, it's Maximum, a white Terran player. So APM checks are pretty good for both of these. I imagine RJB sent me this replay like back in 2019 or something, and I just didn't get around to it back when I was casting more fastest map. So now that we're doing the streams, we're doing more fastest map casting, and these are coming in handy for sure. Sometimes I do top shelf. I think last week in the live games, I played a free-for-all, and I played in a fastest map. And it was fun. It's a pretty good time. I mean, I spawned next to RJB in the free-for-all, so I was in a lot of trouble there. Happy's like, where's my Protoss in fastest map? Yeah, exactly. Definitely the most favorite race in FME is Protoss, but no toss here. We got ZerG, we got Terran, we got opening, Rax pressure. We got maybe trying to find where your ZerG opponent is, Maximum. Are you considering this, or not really? Choking off or walling off the choke here, choking off the wall. I don't think that makes sense. I might be a little bit more loopy today than usual because of the 8-hour stream yesterday and maybe not getting as much sleep as I needed to. Yeah, the sacrifices we make for our country. Hey, Critter. About 4 hours. We generally do the live streams for about 4 hours, unless it's an election day, and then it's 2 separate 4-hour streams for 8 hours of total. Woo! Hey, what's up, Mr. Hella? We're gonna call you Mr. Hella, I guess. And Taro Adun. He sure did, Calvin. Trump was elected again, which is pretty unique, right? It's not often that a president wins election, loses re-election, and then comes back and wins election again. Like, usually 2-term presidents do their terms consecutively, but Trump is not making history, but he's one of the few people to do it. I want to say there was somebody back in the 1800s who totally was elected, lost re-election, came back and won again. But yeah, it's an interesting thing to do for sure. Yeah, good to see you too, Mr. Hella. So, did he just... Wow, he just cross-spawn scout? Like, immediately found out where the ZerG player was? I'm calling map hacks, dude. On this map, was there an Overlord he saw? I guess there was an Overlord here, but I don't know. Lings are out. Lings just want to scout. These guys don't want to fight anybody. They want to come down and see what's going on, see where the player is. Ah, didn't catch these guys coming out of that bottom left corner. Gonna check this southern side unnecessarily. Well, yeah, Sunkens are at the front here. What do we got? Yeah, I mean, it does look like the voter turnout for Democrats was significantly lower than in 2020. So I'm wondering, I don't know. Like, it seems like the turnout was low for Hillary and low for Harris and higher for Biden. So I don't know if that just speaks to a relative lack of charisma for Harris and Hillary and people kind of like voting for people they like. I don't know if that's like a sexism thing. Like, I don't know if Democrats aren't willing to support a woman president as much as they are a man president. I think it's a lot of things all mixed together in a giant jumble. And every one of those 20 million Democrats who didn't come out to support Harris have their own reasons for not doing it, right? So, I don't know. I don't think we'll ever find out exactly what all those reasons were for all those people, but it's interesting. Politics is interesting. I gotta say, it wasn't boring yesterday. So a lot of people are voting because it was COVID and they didn't have anything else to do. I'm seeing that explanation come through the chat. I guess that's true. So we're just kind of sunkening our way out here. It's like sunken creeping, but guess who's making tanks? Yeah, that's right. Maximum is. So it's going to take a minute to get through this. Dude, this guy's doing another one? He is really hardcore. Or maybe not this guy. He's like, aha, it was bait. You lost a Marine for nothing. Hee 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 hee. Ah, crap, drone died. But a Marine went down. We're making trades. Grover Cleveland did 2 non-consecutive terms. There we go. I knew there was a guy in U.S. history that did that. And it was Grover Cleveland. Holy 5-minute Queen's Nest, Batman. Okay, so our guy's plan is to buy time with these Sunkens to get up to, like, Ultralisks immediately. Or, I don't know. Maybe Guardians? Guardians would be cool. Yeah, Wander, we'll definitely do a mono battle today. I did mail-in voting for this election, Top Shelf. Oh, were there states that allowed mail-in voting for COVID and then they stopped allowing it for 2024? That would make a big difference. Holy cow, yeah. Yeah. Rushing defilers makes sense, Happy, for sure. What's up, get trapped? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, yeah, if the House and the Senate turn red, holy smokes. There's going to be a big opportunity for Republicans here over the next couple of years, for sure. We'll see what they do with it. All right, yeah, just buying time. Buying time. Hive's on the way. Macro hatch here. This slow push, maybe not as slow as I was thinking it was going to be. These siege tanks are doing work. Putting in immense amounts of work here. Hive. Okay, we're just going to watch the Hive. We're going to watch siege tanks, and we're going to watch the Hive. Tanks are having a great time. Really unopposed shelling of hatcheries and sunkens and spores, and larvae are getting crushed here as well. What is he doing? More creeps. He's just really buying time over here. You don't have any... Yeah, he's going Greater Spire. I thought he might be trying to go Guardians. Greater Spire and maybe a Defiler Mound too, though, right? You there. No, he's just going Guardians. Look at this guy. Look at this strategy he's using. He's employing the Mass Sunken to delay the Terran push until Guardians are available, and then counter and crush it. I mean, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him. Because Greater Spires don't build very quickly. What's up, Ganon? Yeah, he doesn't have a ton of minerals. He has to make Mutalisks. So he's got some Mutas out. That's good. This might actually work out. So the Mutas are out trying to whittle down some of these siege tanks, but the Marines are going to chase them away at some point, and there we go. There's the chase away because the Marines exist. Greater Spire. Almost done. We're almost there, folks. Greater Spire is the longest build time in the game, says the Happy. Holy crap. All right, there we go. Bam, done immediately. 4 Guardians spawn. He's almost there. He's almost at the Hive. Oh, some Lings pop out. How nice. Some unupgraded Lings without speed. No armor upgrades. No attack upgrades. No Adrenal. Just Lings. Filer Mound is on the way. I don't know if this is enough Guardians to do this. What the heck is going on? Okay, well, the Guardians are here now. And they're going to, okay, start whittling away at these tanks. Well, one tank down. Oh, got to micro back a little bit. Got to try to bait the Marines into these Sunkens. Okay, I mean, it's pretty insane Guardian micro here. Oh, almost lost a Guardian. Not quite. Lings jumping in there, too, causing issues. Trying to distract the fire. None of these Guardians have died yet. Are you kidding me? How? Every one of these Guardians is alive. One of them is very close to death. All of 25 HP on that dude. And what? Wow. Okay, so the plan was rush to Guardians and have insanely good Guardian micro and a luck there. Holy smokin' Zola. All right. That was nuts. So the man holds. He lost 87,000 Sunkens and a bunch of hatcheries. And he's got 2 hatcheries he's working with right now. But he's got a Defiler Mound. He's making more hatcheries. His worker count is at 26, which seems pretty terrible, to the 46 of the Terran. And the Terran's into making Wraiths now. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and the Marine Micro was not good. Didn't target fire the wounded Guardians at all. It's a 4-kill Guardian, 9 kill. These are some of those effective Guardians we've ever seen. Yeah, and the Spores are like, yeah, come try to attack our Guardians now. We got static defense, fool. Devourers are on the way, because we have the Greater Spire. Might as well make some of the flying shrimp, right? Okay, trying to push in here again is Maximum. Wraith down. Ah, the Devourer spikes. Plus the Spore hits. Okay, the Spores are dead. Nice Dark Swarm Lurker counter, though. Ooh, nice Dark Swarm Lurker setup. Scourge really want that Wraith. Can they snipe it? The Devourers want it too. Okay, that Wraith is going to die. Wraith, get out of there, man. Get out of there. You're being acid spored. You're made out of paper towels, dude. What's up, Sinistrum? Happy post-election day. Woo! Oh, hang on. Yeah, but if there's only one Devourer and no support, then the Wraiths will win because Wraiths do big old damage against those guys. They're just like carriers and battle cruisers and stuff. They're big and they're chunky, and the Wraiths do hit them hard. Like Overlords, that's another one. So it's 28 to 53 workers here at 11 minutes. It is insanely low econ for this ZerG, and he's on tier 3 stuff. And in fairness, he's pretty much countering everything that's getting tossed at him here. The Guardians, the Devourers, the Scourge, right? Yeah, I'm with you, Happy. I thought for sure this guy was going to get whacked. The tanks were right here. Are you going to make some drones anytime? Oh, I just fired up 7 drones. Okay, he's going to make some drones, guys. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. You didn't even know about the election? The NBA took the night off. Yeah. They did, because they wanted people to go vote. Oh, okay. I mean, that was... that was less Scourge attacking a science vessel and more a science vessel walking into some Scourge. Like here, they bumped into the Scourge and the Scourge killed them. That was not the greatest micro for Maximum here at all. Man, these Marines just getting absolutely bodied by these Guardians, dude. Okay, so the Irradiates will kill some of these invulnerable Guardians today that have not died yet. 17 kill Guardian. When's the last time you saw a 17 kill Guardian? Probably in a fastest map. This is the place for them. Ooh, it's a lot of Wraiths. Hold on a second. Lot of Wraiths here. Suddenly Maximum continuing to look pretty good. I don't know if GanGstEr are going to be able to win this thing. I really don't see it happening. All of his Guardians are dead. The Cloaked Race, he doesn't really have an answer for those. His economy's still garbage. He has half the workers compared to the Terran. He's down 149 to 48 total supply. This should just be a straight-up Terran win. What's up, DeadInfested? We do have mods in chat, see? Yesterday, some people are like, do you have any mods? I never see any mods around here. And I was like, we do. Sometimes they wander by like DeadInfested does, and you're here today. What's up, man? What is up? Yeah, Goliath would be good. But the Wraiths are doing fine. Like, the Wraiths cleared those dudes out pretty effectively. Adrenal's on the way. Ventral Sax is on the way. The Dark Swarm isn't protecting your buildings. There's like one or two Zerglings in here. Both having a wonderful time. Here's another Dark Swarm setup. There it is. Coming on down. Lurkers on top. Tank down. Adrenal is not done on these Lings, but they're doing their best, okay? Chomp, 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 chomp. They've all got 0-0, but they have speed at least. They finally got metabolic boost. And just scrapping, man. Scrap, 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 scrap. ZerG player, 32 drones. Continuing to not make any more workers after that last time I said he was. Ooh, Adrenal's done, though. Hold on. Hold on. Adrenal's a game changer for sure. And he might get the Terran entirely out of his base, which is a nice step one if he's going to win this game. I still don't quite see it for him based on the numbers we're looking at here, but the Dark Swarm is here, right? The Lurkers are here. Adrenal upgrade is here. Like, there's a lot of stuff the ZerG player needs to win. He just doesn't have the economy to support all of it at the same time. At least not in large numbers, right? Smaller numbers of Lings. 3 or 4 Lurkers, right? Wow, this is so crazy stuff. Okay, this is just bad micro there from Maximum. He got a Lurker, though, so I mean, can't complain about it too much. Battle Cruisers operational. Battle Cruisers on the move in. Oh, guess what? We have Dark Swarm and Hydras. All your base are belong to us. The Wraiths are trying to snipe down the hive. Are you all trying to snipe down the hive? Don't try to snipe down the hive. You're not going to snipe down the hive with 2 BCs and 5 Wraiths when there's Dark Swarm, Hydra, and Spore. Okay. It's the Falcon is disappointed face. You didn't even get it down to sub 50%, man. Okay, well that was throwing away about 100 supply of units, it felt like. Good grief, for no value at all. That just let GanGstEr get back into this game. GanGstEr's like, yo, that was awesome. I can maybe win this thing now. Hooray! What's up, All-Brand Abe? What we got here, folks? We got the Irradiates, we got the Science Vessels. I mean, all this is good for the Terran. Got the Siege Tanks. Some Goliaths, again, might be okay. I guess there's nothing much to kill in the air right now, although Ensnare's on the way. Maybe the ZerG player is going to be ensnaring, and some Goliaths to chase those queens away would be handy. Terran Sim City is haphazard. We're going to give it that rating. It's a haphazard rating. Oh my gosh, an Irradiate on the drones would be so good. Okay, 32. Oh, we've got the burrow. He got the burrow. He turned an Overlord into a bit of a boxer maneuver play there. So like 7 drones died there. I mean, if he had more workers, that'd be less of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal because it represents 20% of all of his economy, those 7 drones at this stage of the game. Good grief. But yeah, look at this. It's like starports all over, factories all over. There's a command center up here for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. Maybe a nuke silo is coming in. Command center's down here. There's one armory here. There's not another armory anywhere. There is no rhyme or reason to this man's building. I don't understand it. But I guess when we're around 150 APM, we get more of this stuff, right? They were spamming early, but their APMs are not super great there. This is fun, man. Yeah, ensnare for the Wraiths, Nibbler, right. But I mean, you could ensnare some of these Marines. You could ensnare a Science Vessel trying to get on top of your dudes, but oh my gosh, that's a lot of Wraiths. We did see all those starports, man. 44 workers for GanGstEr ZerG. He's up the most workers he's had all game. Are you for the reals, though? For honest, why? Why is this what we're doing right now? Why are we running in with... Why are we trying to snipe a hive with Wraiths? Are you brain dead? But equally, is it gonna work? That totally worked! I called him brain dead. And the man pulled it off. The mad lad. What? Okay, so now we've seen a hive sniped with cloaked Wraiths. Okay, there were some battle cruisers earlier, but we're gonna pretend those didn't exist. That was a cloak Wraith hive snipe. What's up, Rome to Total War? How you doing? Happy StarCraft Day, man. What in the name of holiness was that? That is not possible. C'est pas possible. Okay, well, Terran's gonna win now. Snipe an enemy's hive. Look at this. And the closest hatch is all the freaking way down here. Or over here, apparently. He doesn't have a hatch right here or up here, or he's building one up here. Okay, fine. Oh, ZerG is freaking me out. Stressing me out bad. Okay, what are the upgrades, man? 2-1 upgrades on these tanks. That's all right, I guess. The lurkers are at 0 attack and 1 carapace. ZerG's upgrades are not great right now. Yeah, the 0-1 situation is causing me some pain. Hydras against tanks? Nope. No, that's not how we do. That's not how we do. He's consuming Hydras. That's how desperate he is right now. He might start consuming drones and lurkers. He's so desperate. He doesn't have any lings out here. He's like, all right, I need some lings for consume. Hold on. Fires up 8 pairs of lings. ZerG's at 6. Oh, crap. He's up to 67 drones. Hold your horses, folks. The man actually got a decent economy rolling. And he's got a decent return path on these minerals now. So his income's going to spike a bunch here because he's not long distance mining to this freaking hatchery 8 miles away. This Terran player, I don't know if he's good enough to really shut the door on this game from this position, but I guess we'll find out. Exhibit A. The man walks about 10 Marines into some Dark Swarm lurkers. Not really how we want to do. Not even close. Terran's like, well, oh, nice. Okay, we're going to apparently try some nuking stuff. Got a nuke silo there. Any more nuke silos, my friend? No, just the one. I mean, it is fastest map. You can make a lot of nuke silos and afford them. Because you have 12,000 minerals and 5,000 gas in your bank, sir. Oh, boxer maneuver en masse here. And then he gets an irradiate off on the drones. Burrow the drones! Ah! You're down to 56k. The burrow was okay. He lost about 25 drones. But the burrow was alright. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen. He's holding okay. But now you gotta oh, wait, the science vessels are still here, though. And do they have energy for... Nope. They don't. But we don't know that. ZerG doesn't know that's the case. So make sure they're dead. And then... There you go. Then go back to work. Okay. You still have burrowed lings down there, man. Okay. Pop those out, too. Nice. Nice. Okay. 65 workers. Whew. Science vessels, putting in some work here. Siege tanks continuing to push onward. Onward, ho! Spore to fight against the Wraith Balls that keep showing up, and it's not much of a Wraith Ball. It's 3 of them. Science vessels want another angle. They might catch a Plague, though, if they swing in from that way, so gotta watch out for that. Lurker, Siege tanks versus Lurkers, man. Eventually, guess who's gonna win? Yeah. Yeah, I guess who's going to win here? The Siege tanks are going to win. Irradiates are going to help a lot. Science vessels, as always, really good late game. In all matchups, pretty much. I don't know, ZerG. I don't know if I believe in you in this game. I like that you're not down 100 supply anymore. That's nice. You're only down about 60, which isn't great, but it's better. We've improved. We're getting nuked right at our front door, possibly. Over here, maybe? Front, right? Where is this? We're pulling the science vessel's back, so it's got to be here. Yeah, okay. Fine, 4 or 5 lurkers down for a single nuke. That's a good trade. I mean, not that you need good trades because you have so much money. Oh, did you? Okay, we're back. We're back with more Darkstorm Lurker stuff, dude. I bet, yeah, you know, top shelf. I bet the tank commanders are blasting that one. It's ancient classical music they brought from Earth from the year 2020. Because I think StarCraft is set in like the year 2200 something. See, what I like about StarCraft is they set their futuristic game in a actual future time period. Unlike some futuristic games from the 90s that were like in 2020. We'll have colonized the universe. And we'll have faster than light travel. And it's like, you guys, that's only in 20 years. Calm down. Alright, ZerG walking into a million. Okay, siege tanks. Yeah, this is not the strat. This is not it, Chief. Nope, 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 just nope. Just all of this is just a no. 3 upgraded, +3 attack on these siege tanks. More irradiates on some of these burrowed lurks. Trying to get into Ultralisks, but I'm not sure if that's part of the plan here either. With this many dudes dropping on this, that'd be great. You have Ventral Sacs. What I need you to do is put a bunch of Cracklings and Ultras in these Overlords. Fly them over here, drop them on top of these tanks, and get some progress done. There's not enough anti-air to stop that from happening. Drop some over here while you're at it. There's like 2 turrets covering this whole area. Yeah, he needs to go for drop. If he doesn't try to drop this thing, he's never getting rid of it. Not with Darkstorm, not with Ultras, not with Lings. Nope. It's a choke. You can't surround it at all. You can't come in from the backside unless you do some drops. He needs some drops, man. What's up, Save Your Sword? In the house, ready to play some games with us, I assume. I mean, it's 11:30 a.m., but not really. No. Just looking at the ZerG here being like, hey man, you gonna do any drops or are you gonna die? These are your options right now. Or like 50 Guardians with a good spread on them so they don't just get irradiated to death, right? That would probably take care of this too. Because the Wraith count is not good at the moment. It's mostly tanks for this guy. He's got a Wraith or 2 back home. That's about it. I mean, the guy can make about 10 Wraiths in 2 seconds because he has a million starports. Yeah, Savior Sword. So here's the deal. It's complicated, but when I have the kids, I gotta pick them up from school. And so Wednesdays when I have the kids can't have a later stream. But the Wednesdays when I don't have the kids, I can have a later stream. It's a mess is what it is. It's a mess of scheduling. Oh, custom hotkeys worked. Nice. High Templar are built. Nice. Buildable. And we changed the missile turret to be less good. Okay. Happy. That sounds great. Yeah. If you want to send me that update, we'll see what we can do with it. Hey, is it drops? I mean, kind of? What the heck? Yeah, sorry the timing didn't work out today, Savior Sword, but on Sunday and next week, we'll definitely do a more North American friendly time for those, I think, yeah, for that stream. Yeah, Wander, I feel like that was a single link inside one of those overlords. But also, Maximum, push. You were pushing so well to start the game. Why are you not pushing anymore? All right, Happy. Sounds good. I appreciate you testing before you send it to us for testing. First round of testing is always important. He's sacking a million SCVs. Wait, this replay break. Y'all, I think this replay just broke. Somewhere along the ways. No. Golly, really got to stop digging out these fastest maps from like 4 years ago. They do not have a good hit rate at all. Yeah, nice roll. Just came to the same conclusion that I did. Okay, so these guys come up. Then they park. Yeah, Defiler walks in, gets killed for no reason. Ultralisk runs in there too. Let's try one more rewind and see if we can fix it, but I mean, I'm not sad we cast it, because at least we got a hive snipe with Race that was very cool. Like, come on. That was super rad. But I mean, I don't know. It really seems like Terran just kind of wins this game, right? Let's see if things get any better here on the ×2. Or if we just end up in the same place. More sacking SCVs to free up supply for more tanks and stuff. Does seem a little bit better. ZerG player does not have a lot of hatcheries, which is kind of the problem here, right? He's producing about as well as he can. I guess these larvae could be in use, and they're not, which is a problem. He's not doing the control-click method, I don't think, where you control-click larva, and you can select 12 at a time, and then you go. Sieging up. Okay, are we stuck now? Is this it? Third player's making an Ultralisk and 2 Zerglings. The Terran's not creeping up anymore. I think we're just toast. Well. I mean, hey, what's up? Dollaville coming through 500 bits. Nexus mortgage payment pool number 2. That's right. This is for the December mortgage, folks. We just paid for November. December's coming soon. Yeah, I think that's it. We park here. Nothing really happens. The Terran player's not doing anything. In fairness, he's maxed out. Then we have this little attempt at a 1 Zergling drop. The Ling drops, gets exploded. Nothing happens. This guy pokes in. We're not pushing the tanks in at all. Somehow we're still getting upgrades, but yeah, that's it. Bummer! Yeah, okay. We need to stop doing that. We've really got to stop going back to fastest maps that I've had sitting in my folder for 4 years and expecting them to work. We did, Mini Reaper. That's what I'm talking about. That is exactly what I am talking about. So, let's go ahead and find that one and get it out of the folder because that's not castable. I wonder if fastest maps are more vulnerable to breaking, right? Kind of seems like that's probably the case. So I imagine this 1 hour long is not going to be any better for us, right? It's also from 2019, and it's an hour-long fastest map. Probably not going to work. Probably not so much. Okay, let's go out to Battle.net. We got enough people here to play some games, play some live games on this live stream on Wednesday. So let's go to US West Battle.net. Let's type a /J Falcon Paladin to join the Falcon Paladin channel, where Wander is here, and I am here, and Gallant is probably going to show up here too. But because I don't know how we're going to do it. Let's give it a try. Let's go steal the bacon free-for-all because those are chaotic and they are fun. The map name is Reaction. I can never remember the map name Reaction when I'm talking about that free-for-all map. There are too many words that start with a re in English, and I get them all very confused. But it's Reaction. An equal and opposite reaction. That's what we're calling it. Okay, so again, password is SOC if you want to jump in here. We've got some slots available. Why are there 5 spots in here? What's up, Wander? I don't know. Wander joined in, though. Let's see if Mini Reaper wants to play with us. It's not if Happy wants to jump in. Nice roll, DeadInfested. It's really just a free-for-all with 4 players. And you're also trying to play Steal the Flag at the same time. So you're trying to get in there, steal the flag, bring it back to your base. If you get 8 points, you win. So I'm going to step away for just a second. We'll see if we can fill this up. And if we can't, we'll go back to doing some live games. Yeah, right? Weird. So I'll be right back. But come join in here. Again, US West Battle.net. Password is SOC. The name of the game is Falcon Steal the Bacon Free for All. Actually, let's get that information into chat. Just so if people aren't listening, they can read. I'll be right back, though. It is on free-for-all. Yeah, free-for-all game type. Nice roll. Which means that I should actually make it use map settings because it's not just a free-for-all map. You're right about that. Lol. That's really funny. Now it's 4. That makes more sense. Okay, be right back. All right. What's up, Beamon? What's up, Bjorn? 20 euro super chat. Happy Wednesday, man. All right. We will go back in. We will go back in to playing some replays here then. But when we get some more people interested in joining into the live games, we'll get that going. Totally reasonable. The euro's worth more than the USD today, huh? Says Dollaville. What's up, Ken Edmonds? How you doing? All right, where do we want to go, folks? Where are we going with this today? Wow, there's a 90-minute ZVP here that's broken. I wonder if I can fix that with the classic, though. With the classic installer. I bet I can. I bet I totally can. That would be nice. We need a sock emoji. Probably add in a sock emoji if we needed one. Man, do we need to give Motive a chance to redeem himself? Because last night, we played 2 Motive replays, and he lost both of them. It was tough. It was a tough look for him. I mean, you can't win them all, but also if it looks like you lose them all, that's not possible either. Not at this level. Ooh, it's Speed under his old sexy name. Hey, what's up, Christian? Are you trolling out there? Blizzard announced they want to remake Warcraft 2. What's up, Phalanx? I think BroodWar and StarCraft 2 have their own strengths and weaknesses. And I like both games equally. They are my children's. The SpongeBob sock. Alright, look. Dollaville knows how to do this. You want to make a SpongeBob sock emoji for me, and I'll upload it to Twitch and YouTube. Definitely impossible. And a good idea. Ample snow. I don't know who Iris and Iffy are, but they're doing a ZVT on Overwatch, and we're going to watch this one. Here we go. Man, what's in my eye? There's some hair in there. Alright, we got a thing. We got a thing. We got a top left. We got a yellow ZerG. It is Iffy. I mean, man, Sari's here. Sharp's here. Bottom right, our Terran player is... whatever this name was. Iris. What's up, Mad Doctor? Yes, Dollaville, absolutely. I'm up for emoji suggestions. I've got some empty slots out on Twitch and on YouTube, so definitely something that we can do, folks. Yeah, it'd be nice to be consulted as part of an advisory committee about any kind of future StarCraft project. I think that'd be pretty cool. Extractor trick opening here from Iffy. What's Iris up to? Can't extractor trick, unfortunately, but could build a refinery and cancel it if he wanted. I don't know if there's any value in that, but could give it a try. Drone on the move out. I'm trying to see what is what. It's a 2-player map, so you know where your opponent is, which is always nice. What's up, Looney007? Greetings to you. A little bit of a harassment on the construction of this Rax, but every Terran player knows how to handle that, no problem. And it is a hatch first eventually here from Iffy. So he extractor tricks into a hatch first. Which I'm struggling to see what a kind of value there is there. I mean, is it a Warcraft 2 remaster or a Warcraft 2 remake? Because those are different things, right? Remaking it, you're building it from the ground up, you're making new code, right? And you're making it look better too, but a remaster's just like what StarCraft did, what BroodWar did. It's a remaster. It's the same game. They just shinied it up a bunch. That's all they changed. Now the question is the Warcraft 3... Warcraft 3... is the Warcraft 3 considered a remake or a remaster? I think it's a remake. I think they changed enough in Warcraft 3 that it's a remake rather than a remaster for that one. I don't know. What's the official... Yeah, and then there's the Diablo one as well. Exactly. So Blizzard's definitely dabbled in this stuff. Activision Blizzard has, anyway. Yeah, they did call it a Reforge. You're right, Mini Reaper. They came up with their own name for it. Yeah, Phalanx, the BroodWar remaster has been widely received very positively. They did a good job with it. It looks great. It plays the same. That's all anybody ever wanted. It's a 2-port Wraith opening, by the way. You're from Iris. So that's fun. Why Haas? Yeah, there were a lot of people telling their candidate was going to win. But only one side could be right about that. Very tricky indeed. All right, prediction up. We got a 2-port Wraith opening and a TVZ. How do you feel about it? This Sunken is not here yet. Oh, this time. Wait, no. What? Get in there. Okay, there's 4 lings. You can't handle 4 lings? Oh, hang on. Maybe he can't. Okay, he can't handle 4 lings. He took too much damage previously, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, I played through the Warcraft 3 Remaster, Reforge, whatever you want to call it, back when it came out, and it wasn't that bad for me. Like... It didn't crash on me. I didn't run into really many major problems at all. So, I don't know. Get them, Wraiths. Get those Overlords. Force out some Mutalisks. Force out some Scourge. You can... no, it's a lie. Look, they gave you F5 that does this. It's a lie. It's a lie. It didn't look this bad. Because I cast an original graphics game 2 days ago on the stream, and it doesn't look that bad. It's a lie. I don't like it. I don't like F5 at all. Bothers me. Falcon plays WC3 Reforged. So yeah, I know, like, it totally broke the multiplayer, right? So I get the people who are mad at the Warcraft 3 Reforged because it broke the multiplayer. It did. I don't care about multiplayer Warcraft 3. So it didn't bother me. If you just want to play the campaign of Warcraft 3 and maybe dink around with some friends in some custom games, good snipe on that Wraith. I don't think it's that bad. At least my experience was okay. Cloaked Wraiths are cloaked. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Iris here. The double, you know, the 2-port Wraith here with the cloak upgrade, 1 base in it. Fighting hard. ZerG players like, I don't have Overlord speed. Working on Overlord speed, but I don't have it yet. I should get my kids to play Warcraft 3. I think they'd enjoy that. They're looking for something to spend some time on. A lot of Risk of Rain 2 these days in the house, though. I guess they released a new DLC, and it's been garbage, and then they tried to patch it to fix it and introduce some weird issues, and yeah, the Risk of Rain development team. Interesting experience for sure. Ah, the Overlords have speed now. Now we can fight against you, Wraiths. And you only do half damage to us because you're Wraiths, but still gonna shove you away. DeadInfested is back. I don't know. I didn't really feel... Hey, Gallons, where were you? Yeah, the live games failed because you weren't here, and Dead wasn't here, and Savior Sword can't play today. So, yeah, totally fell on its face. We're gonna go back and do it in a second. I don't know that the... I'm not sure that the Reforged look like cheap Chinese mobile game. It's an interesting, interesting argument that I have not heard, I don't think. So half of 20 is 10, right? So 10 damage per hit on these mutas that have 120 hit points is a good chunk of their health for sure. They're squishy. They're fast. They can fly. That's why they're squishy. And our guys are trying to one-base this thing. This reminds me of the Foden game from yesterday where it was a one-base Terran against a ZerG, and it was kind of nuts. But yeah, 2-port Wraith. Let's go. Just going mass Ling Muta here against this 2-port Wraith thing. Oh, Lings are jumping on top of... Are they really just... The Wraiths are... Oh, nice burrow. Wraiths are on the other side. The burrow is saving the drones. You can't burrow SCVs, though. And suddenly this whole second base thing of Iffy is in a lot of trouble. There's a liftoff. Dude, there are like 2 Marines down here to defend these turrets. But there's only like 4 Zerglings. So... Another Wraith comes out. SCVs trying to fight against these Lings. Not what they want to do, but the Lings don't have great upgrades, so I think they're okay. Muta count, still pretty hefty. They got the +1 attack. Irradiates on the way, and yeah, does officially get knocked down to 1 base after that. I think I wasn't counting this for a second ago. But anyway, trying to 1 base against a 2-basing Muta player with +1 flyer. Irradiate's going to be big. We'll see how good Iris or Iffy is at splitting. 50 to 36 overall supply here. There's the Irradiate. There's the split. Okay, pretty good split. Pretty good split. But yeah, Sari's here before he changed his name to Royal and won an ASL. So it's old time Sari here in the mix. That's pretty fun. The second command center's alive. It's over here. We're going to use it to build SCVs, but not for returning resources. So the Wraiths are kind of creating a no mine zone here. Build a spore. Build a spore. I think it really helped to build a spore. If you're dealing with these Wraiths, shutting down your mining for minutes at a time here. Well, then they cloaked, and I don't know why you came down here. Like, you knew the Wraiths were coming down this way. Great. I guess the Overlords might be able to maybe provide the detection. Okay, this game is nuts, man. Spore. Spore. No, ensnare. Our anti-wraith technique shall be to ensnare them. And then they will be revealed, and I won't have to have overlords around to kill them. Sounds like a fine idea. Woof! Big sneeze. We have a second one? Maybe. Maybe we do. Ow. Good snipe on that overlord. And a mutalisk. Queen's coming in. Ensnare almost done. Radiate's still in the bag. Ling checks to see second base up. No, good. Good information. That is great to see from the ZerG perspective. You're very happy about that. All right, DeadInfested. Thanks. Wraith awaiting launch order. And you pick at them and they cloak, right? There's the cloak. Turn. You could turn. Like, do I? Oh, Science Vessel got taken down by Scourge down there. That's not great. He's probably trying to micro the SV. Radiate is available. Do you want to use it? Yep, there you go. Split. It was okay. Again, pretty decent splits here from Iffy. Not an ASL guy as far as I know, but pretty good splits, pretty good macro. He's like refusing to build a spore of any kind. I like the Hydroden. I'm sure anything that shoots up at this point is going to be great. We'll take it from the ZerG perspective. Okay, here we go. Second base attempted to be taken again. Ensnare. Go hit him. You have to follow up after an ensnare, but then the mutas get irradiated. However, +1 mutas just crushed that. Wow. Even with the irradiate, the ensnare slowed the attack speed of the Wraiths and the Marines. Second base is forfeit again. Ooh, infested. Yeah! We got 2 infested command centers in a week on the channel. Let's go! Woohoo! He took it. Iris, you're my hero now. Like, well, as long as I have a queen in the neighborhood, might as well infest that there command center. Might as well build some. Oh my gosh, no way. We are not going to build some. We are building infested Terrans, folks. What is happening? Why did RJB not tell me this game had infested Terrans when he sent it to me like 5 years ago? It's been sitting in my replay folder. And I'm like, I don't know who Iffy and Iris are. I don't want to cast these guys. But also, I should have cast these guys. No. Save it. Save it. Oh, an infested Terran came out and got a hit. It was covered by the science facility, but he did it. Totally popped out and killed like 3 medics and 2 Marines. That was awesome. Oh, alrighty then. Let's do it again. Let's take down this bunker with an infested Terran, please. Please, we need it. We need it. What's up, Andrew? Oh, no, that one died without exploding. They are so darn fragile. He's going for that. I think he's heading this way for some reason. Not sure what that was all about. Dude, I am so much in love. I am in love with you, Iffy. Iffy, more. Give us more. Come on, this one's got to connect, right? It's going to come out. It's going to come out any second now. Come on, infested Terran. Mutas taking some hits. They wish they had infested Terran support right now, I bet. Oh, look at him split. He's like, I know what's coming out of this thing. No. Oh, there it is. No. Decent hit. Decent hit. Couple more medics died. What is up? What is up? Bjorn Buttinger. What? Bjorn upgrades his channel membership to the Overmind level, which is, wow, that's a $50 a month tier. You're the second person. Ah, the infested command center died, but we got some good stuff out of it. You're the second person to become an Overmind supporter. You're going to join Real Squid in that group. So thank you so much, dude. That's amazing. That is a huge amount of support. Bjorn, though, channel member, patron, super chatter. I mean, he's all over the place. He is the triple threat. ZerG player, meanwhile, is getting a third base and a fourth base at the same time. There's still not a second base from the Terran. And he's going to mine out of his main fairly soon. So this game is over, but yeah. Ensnares, infested Terran connections. This game is awesome. crazy, crazy, crazy awesome. Oh, never split it off. Split it off. Okay, good. Splitting it off there. So, mass marine with science vessel. Ooh, I thought for sure that was a dead science vessel. Lived to get another irradiate off, and this is kind of... Oh, gosh. Okay, well, that split was bad. That split was not in existence at all. This is it. You got to win with this. He's not expanding. He doesn't have a second CC anyway. I don't think he's trying. I think he just wants to win this right now with 1-1 Marines and 3 science vessels with enough energy for not an irradiate yet, which is not ideal. So, going to sunken up the front of this natural base. Going to try to use the mutas with the +1 attack. No further upgrades on those. Another ensnare would be good. Ah, just muta stacking on this bridge. Just whittling down this count. Another science vessel dies. Yeah, he's just barely doing enough here. Just barely doing enough to where I think these sunkens can hold without Dark Swarm, without Plague or anything. I like how there are just 8 overlords hanging out down here for some reason. What you guys up to? You having a convention? Okay, more Marines, more Firebats coming in. Another irradiate. These mutas are in trouble. Yeah, ow, ow, ow. Okay, the splits were good. They're kind of falling apart right now. And Bjorn's a super nice guy, too. Secret millionaire. Ah, you're quitting smoking. So there's more support you can give to the StarCraft. That's great. I'm so glad to hear you're quitting smoking. Smoking is bad for you, okay? Well, yeah, 66 to 46 supply. This is not what we want from the Terran perspective, y'all. Another irradiate, another Mutalisk goes down. We're running out of steam here. That's it. We're trying to bust in. We really are. We got a second base somehow. How is there not a Ling counterattack that has shut this down yet? Yeah, he mined out of his main, so he's still a 1-baser. Meanwhile, this base, this base, this base, this base, etc., etc. You know how that works. Lurkers would be pretty awesome. Got a Hydra Den. Got a Lair. Lurker aspect would be pretty cool at this point. Yeah. Okay, another irradiate. The irradiating is going so well here. Oh, man. Iris cannot throw this game. He was so ahead. He was building infested Terrans. And then if you lose from that point, that hurts. That is not a good time at all. Are the funny-looking cigarettes vape pens? Is that what you're talking about, Haas? Because those are pretty bad, too. I think maybe worse. Lurkers. I'm just... Okay, Lurker aspect finally gets fired up here at 20 minutes. It is time to make some Lurkers, folks. The infested Terrans are 100-100. They're way too expensive for their effectiveness. Ow. Someone can fact check me on that, though. Oh, you're talking about marijuana. Ah. Yeah, there's a lot of things you can smoke these days. A lot of options. Definitely a lot of options here. Infested Terran. Infested Terran, according to... Oh, not this one. I want Liquipedia. There we go. 50 gas. So 100 minerals and 50 gas per infested Terran, which is not nearly as bad as 100 gas, like Mutalisks are. Oh, the Science Vessel snipe is so good. The Mutas come in, they draw all the fire, the Scourge come in behind them, nothing's shooting at them so they can get the Science Vessel. It's tricky, and it does require you to have your Mutalisks tank for a minute, and that's not good, but if you want to get a Science Vessel down, sometimes you got to make them sacrifice. That'd be pretty cool, DeadInfested. Alright, so 1-base Terran man continues to try to kill a base. Ooh. Killing some of these overlords would be pretty nice, but they have speed, and chasing them with Marines is not going to work out that well. And Oh, Queen got sniped there. Another Irradiate. The Radiates are kind of kicking butt right now. $73 to 47 supply. ZerG player's up. He's got Lurker Aspect. And I think once Lurkers are out, I think this is over. We put some Lurkers right here. Blah, blah, blah. That's what the bunker's for, by the way, is Lurkers for sure. Okay, high ground Sunkens. Oh, and there's a Lurker Egg. There's your first one. So immediately fires up a dropship. Says, I've got Starport Tech. I can fire up some drops. That's totally a viable strategy for me. Well, that is a good thing to be able to say, Mini Reaper. I've also never tried smoking, and I never will, because I'm gosh darn 40. I mean, I feel like this game should have been over about 10 minutes ago. It's been a one-basing Terran the entire time. There we go. We burrow the Lurkers up. Fire bats don't do... Oh my gosh. What? He saved it. He totally saved it. The repair was clutch. The fire bats did more than I thought they would. And dude holds his second base. All right. Terran cannot win this game. There's just not... There's no opening for him. I don't see it. The paths are dark for me. Ooh, well, if you get to kill 2 Lurkers for free, that's pretty good. Ah! Just lost another science vessel. Not a good time to be a science vessel or a Mutalisk in this game, I would say. Oh, he lifted his main CC to go to his natural, so he doesn't have 2 comsats. He only has 1. With enough energy for 1 more scan. Yeah, patrolling against drops. Trying to make sure he doesn't get dropped up this way because dropships are out on the map somewhere. There are 2 in production. I was saying there's no way the Terran player is going to win this game. He's a 1-base Terran. It's 4 bases for the ZerG. Come on. There's no way. Great spread, man. Lurkers keep dying a lot. Maybe they're not working as well. It's like, okay, I'll get consumed. I've been skipping out on Defiler tech for sure. Okay, gonna try it again. The bunker repair is non-existent. Okay, the Lurkers are running, so I guess you don't need it anyway. Once consume is done, then the Terran player will die. I love these dudes just parked right here being like, hey, don't come over. Don't come over to our side, Skirt. This is our side of the ravine. You come over this way, you're asking for trouble. Can they get up here before consume is done? Are there actually any defilers out on the map? That's a big question. Got some down here. I don't see any dudes here at the natural base, though. Okay, we're gonna try... You can't try drops here. There are Scourge waiting for this. They've been waiting for this for like 4 minutes already. I know, right? 41 to 16 workers, and the ZerG player can't end this. It's kind of nuts. Scans in, is gonna try to dodge the Scourge a little bit. Ooh, the Mutas move out of position, but they're... Oh, did he bait him? I don't know. But either way, this is not a great place to unload. Everybody's gonna die. Dark Swarm pops up, the first Dark Swarm of the day. And yeah, this is not great. This is not going to go well for the Terran player. He's fighting. He's actually doing all right. He's alive, but then another Dark Swarm pops up, and he has to walk over to the other Dark Swarm, which is not ideal at all. Hang on, hang on. Man, if these guys had Adrenal, imagine how much better this would have been held. It's like, wait. We gotta kill something we can kill. Okay, good. Drone, drone, drone. This is getting way more work done than it ever really should. What the heck, man? Finish this. Iffy is murdering me right now. Buddy, sending in unupgraded unupgraded non-adrenalings to fight these Marines, and it's not working for them. They have 2 attack upgrade. They have a Carapace, an armor. They're killing a Defiler. Hydraling gonna do better. There we go. Hydraling does much better in a composition. Holy crap, this dude's got 15 kills! That Marine had 15 kills! He is Rambo! He is Ramboing it so hard. This guy's got 20. What in the name of all that is happening? 20 kills? 20. And then this is forcing a liftoff on the other side. Dark Swarm Lurker finally gets used. And this natural base is a war zone. Another Dark Swarm, please. Right here. There we go. Got it. Just in time. Now it's over. Good grief. Finally. Iris taps out. Iffy gets the win in a 20-minute TVZ that doesn't feel like it should have been that long. Let's just put that out there. Let's just put that out there. Yeah, I mean the answer the whole time was Dark Swarm Lurker up here. He tried to do Mass Ling with Queen and Mutalisk. It didn't work. He tried just going Lurker alone. It didn't work. He needed Dark Swarms with the Lurkers, and that was going to be it. It just took him a while to get to that point, but yeah, that was nuts. 2-port Wraith opening into Infested Command Center into Infested Terran Connections, which we never get. What a game. Might have to split that one off into its own VOD for sure. We got more people than 60 need to watch this one. So, end of the day, it's a way outproduced for the ZerG player. They outkill by the Terran. I mean, pretty amazing kill-death ratio here. Like, production and killed there is pretty amazing out of Iris. 14-2 buildings raised is a problem if you're the Terran, and the outspend is massive. This game should not have been 27 minutes, but sometimes games can drag on just a little bit. But yeah, we had a 20-kill Marine. 20-kill Marine there. And a 15-kill Marine as well, which is just out of this world. Okay, rad. Think we got our people here now. Happy says, how many people are here? Dead is here. Gallons is here. Happy is here. Who else wants to play with us? I don't know. What's up, Veet? And he did win. There's a lot of answers to that question, Veet. And we will be asking those questions for a while. I don't know if there's any one single answer for you. All right, bacon stealers, steal the bacon. Okay, we got DeadInfested. We've got Wander in here. We got Happy. We've got John Doe, probably. Probably John Doe. Maybe it's Gallons. Could be Gallons. Could be our man Gallons. Doing all right, Daniel. Yeah, Veet, you are correct, and you're not alone in that. A lot of people have said that over the years. I'm doing good. I mean, I did 2 4-hour streams yesterday. First time, I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot of casting yesterday. We were watching the election, too, and that was fun. But, yeah, my body's kind of like, ooh, that was a lot. That was a lot of stuff. But we're back. We're doing some live games. Let's go. Ah, I'm glad to hear that, Veet, as well. That's what I want. I want this to be a positive place where we enjoy StarCraft and have a good time, and we're not being negative, we're not fighting, we're not being salty, maybe. We're just having a good time. That's it. Okay, so it's a free-for-all, but also steal the flags in the mix. So Save Your Sword is adamant that you cannot kill the other players and win. Because while you're trying to kill the other player, someone's going to steal the flag 8 times and you'll lose. Because that's the other aspect of this whole darn thing. So, top left, we've got Wander playing pink ZerG. Top right, we've got Duolingo Owl, who is DeadInfested, another ZerG. We got a Protoss down here. green. Is this gallons or is this John Doe? I don't even know, man. And in the bottom left, it is I am the Green Savior Sword. Yes, you are. You're cosplaying as Green Savior Sword. Then we have Happy in the bottom left, also playing the ZerG. So it's 3 ZerGs and a Protoss, which is interesting. Actually, what I can do is I can check in Discord to see. Dunno. Dunno. Hail the Black Throne. Yeah, Daniel. I mean, you want to play, but you say you can't? Is that what's happening here? You also have these little floor gun traps that shoot anybody, any enemies that come near, so it's hard to rush people because they can just kind of fall back to these guns and kill your Zerglings really fast. So it is 7 minutes until we get the first flag pop up, so there's a little bit of time to macro. I'm going to step away for a minute, get a Coke Zero refill, but definitely hit the like button if you haven't. And follow me out on Twitch and all that stuff, and I will be right back with more of the action. Alrighty then. What's up? You're not Danny Daniel, are you? Daniel Dandy. Change his name to Striker, who's played with us a whole lot. You're a different person. So Happy's trying... Oh, man. He was trying to throw a hatch up here, which would have been really interesting. But we got 60 seconds to go before the first flag spawns, and we'll see what kind of efforts are used to save it. Oh, man. Throwing up a Nidus here would be cool. Yeah, he's going for Hive. I think Happy had the idea to get a Nidus up here. Nidus the drone out, pick it up, go back into the Nidus, bam, immediately back in, bam, return. That would be so cool. That would be so hard to stop. I like it. I like the idea out of Happy. We'll see if he can pull it off, huh? Okay, so Duolingo Owl here. Oh, there we go. There's the pull. Sorry, I got a message from my kid. Distracted me. But yeah, there's the first flag capture for Happy. Bam, gets it anyway, despite his Nidus plan not working. He's purple. So Happy's purple. Gotta remember that Happy is purple. I'm gonna write that down. Okay, good. Hydras are actually going to be aggressive against Gallons, I guess? It's got to be Gallons. Hey, what's up, Suga? Yeah, I mean, it's on the last... I mean, it's on the last 2 days ago stream. I think you saw it. Yeah, I mean, I'll admit I was wrong. I totally thought that Harris was going to win that thing. I had no conception that Trump would be more popular in 2024 than he was in 2020. Like, I don't understand how that happened exactly, but I'm sure there's a lot of reasons that came into play there. Look at this, being aggressive. I like it. Being aggressive. Look at this too. Mutabomb and stuff here from Wander, sneaking down to Oh gosh, this Mutabomb is actually kind of brutal. Where's your anti-air for Happy? I am not sure. No, well, Defiler Mount's not. Yeah, but Trump's getting more total votes in 2024 than he did in 2020. So yeah, more popular. And yeah, Harris is getting less votes than Biden did. Absolutely true. I like this. I've always wanted this to happen, mind you. Every time we played one of these, I'm like, hey, why doesn't anyone just kill everybody else? And Wander's gonna try to make a go for it. No, I looked at it again, and Trump is on track to get more total votes in 2024 than he did in 2020. Then the Ling counterattack. Oh, so Wander and Happy are doing a 1v1 ZVZ here. Muta's come back, trying to save the day. No, again, that's different, Jason. If it was simply that Trump got fewer votes than he did in 2020 and Harris got fewer votes than Biden did in 2020, yeah, I'd agree with you. It's a Harris problem. But Trump is getting more votes in 2024 than he did in 2020. And that is the tricky thing that I don't quite understand. He snuck a steal in there too somehow. What the heck? How did that happen? Oh, and then whoever blue is got a steal during all of that chaos. Just, flags in the middle though, folks. Who the heck is blue? Somebody gave me some colors here. I don't know if they were right. Happy's purple. Duolingo we think is blue. We think DeadInfested is the blue here. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I looked at the numbers this morning, and it looks like Gallons is going to get a steal here. So hang on a second. Let me check my numbers. Election results. Trump has 72 million votes. And then 2020 presidential election, he got 74. So, yeah, he's on track. Once we get all the votes counted, right? Once Nevada's done, once Arizona and Alaska are done, and Maine is done, could be close. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was projecting a little bit too heavily higher vote count than he's actually going to get. So I could be wrong about that. We'll see when the number is finished what it is. But I just felt my projections made it look like he was going to get more votes than in 2020. Because Shane Gillis did a Trump impression? Maybe. Baron Starker. No, not really. I've been able to vote since the year 2000, right? So my voting history is W, McCain, Romney, and then it goes Hillary, Biden, Harris. Because I cannot vote for Trump. So no, not really happy about the result, but life goes on. You win some, you lose some, right? There are some Corsairs here to handle this, but I really like that Wander's being aggressive. Couple of Corsairs, a little bit of Storm action, a lot of bit of Storm action, actually. Gallons is trying to do this thing. Bah! Bah! Ah! Is there enough? There's another Storm. There's always more Storm. But I think we might be out at this point. The Mutafloc's looking pretty good. They've got 2-1 upgrades. We're just kind of parked over here on top of the flag, but not capturing it at all. I'm not sure why that's happening. Here we go. Sending the drone down. So while that is happening, in fairness, yes, DeadInfested is picking up some steals. He is managing to make that happen. And nobody's technically dead yet, which is crazy. Yeah, like I said a couple days ago, I think Romney would have been a good president just because he's more of a centrist, I think, than most presidents are. He's got a lot of conservative values, but also he implemented state-run healthcare in Massachusetts. So, like, that's an incredibly left position to take on the concept. So I think he's very capable of listening to what the people want, reaching across the aisle, right? In a way that a lot of our presidents have not really been able to do for the last 25 years, right? So I don't know. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Maybe Romney would have been a bad president. We won't know because he'll never be president, but I thought he had some potential to do okay. Well, no, Veet. It's because Trump. If Romney had, you know, if McCain had run again in 2016, I would have voted for McCain. If freaking Jeb Bush had won the nomination in 2016, I probably voted for Jeb Bush. It's not a Republican Democrat church thing. Sure, counterattack. Well, not really a counterattack. I'm not sure that Happy's done anything to make Gallons mad, but Gallons is mad anyway. Yeah, so these turrets are a problem, but I think we might actually get our first elimination here. I don't think Happy has enough to recover from this. This is brutal, brutal stuff, man. And is someone just kind of... Yeah, it looks like DeadInfested is just kind of winning here. So, Savior's theory might come true. Happy does tap out. Oh, man. Yeah, and I mean, look, one of the things that I was talking a lot about when Biden stepped down and Harris took over was that Harris is not popular. People do not like Harris. She ran in the 2016 and 2020 primaries and dropped out within like a month because nobody was supporting her. She could not stand out among the pack, and it was kind of embarrassing. And so to like take someone who's not all that popular among the Democrats and try to get her to be president was a bold strategy, and I think that's a big part of what happened yesterday too. They tried. I mean, she had since 2016 to develop her own platform. She's been out there. Dead's just like, so you're just gonna let me do this, huh? And everyone's like, yep, we're just trying to kill each other, thanks. Dead's casually on 3 bases, just not even doing anything special. He just walking his drone in, picking up the flag, walking out again. I'm with you, Fred. Another thing I don't like about Trump is that he's 80 years old, as Gallons taps out. And I'm tired of octogenarian presidents. I hated that Biden was 80. I hate that Trump is 80. Can we get some people that are below retirement age in the office for president, please? Not this time, no. We voted for the old guy again. Bonkers. Oh, sniped the drone before he could return it. Sick move, Wander. Okay, so this will return if it's out of the hands of a drone for a minute or so. So let's see if he can hold it. Hold it in time. What's up, Bunner321? Yeah, do we have the demographics on that for Suga about women voters for Harris? I don't think we have those yet, but when we get them, it'll be interesting to see if Democratic female voters came out for Harris or not. I do have a couple of female friends in my life who said they don't like Harris. They don't think she's a good representation of women. Okay, so flag did get captured. It's 7-0. And Wander is in trouble. Yeah, I think Savior Sword is coming out to play here. That's it. Like, yes, you did manage. 2 people got killed here. But the other person was able to get ginormous and get 8 captures with pretty much no trouble whatsoever, and then you lose. Interesting. So good. I'm glad we saw that play out. I really am. 80 is dying age. I agree. 80 is totally dying age. Ooh, there's exit polls from Ganon. Let's take a look at those. Let's take a look at these. Okay, we're gonna. No, let's not flashbang. We can dark mode this. We can dark mode this. Hang on a second. No, not that. Why is it not on the front page? Dark Reader. That's what we want. Okay, rad. So, hang on a second. We're going to get out of this. We're going to go over here. We're going to go here. Here we go. Okay, so here are exit polls. Let's take a look. We're doing a part 2 election coverage. What do we want? We want women. So Democrats got 53% of the female vote and 45% went to the Republicans. We've got... so I mean the majority of women voted for Harris, but not by a huge amount, right? So we split it down by party at all. What party are you? Here you go. Nope, that doesn't help. Yeah, we need Democratic female voters who voted for Harris. And I don't know if this gives it to us. It's a lot of questions, though. This is a lot of stuff for sure. Hey, Jason Baker, nice. Welcome to the live stuff. I got laid off about 2 months ago and figured we'd try our hand on live streaming and having that become a career. And so far, it's kind of working out, actually. We might be able to do this, folks. And this is only in key states, says Ganon. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's... Yeah, I don't think this is giving us exactly what we want. But... that's okay. That's fine. That is fine. So GG Dead getting the win out there. He played it normally. And then Wander tried the strategy of attacking people and basically showed that it doesn't really work because someone's getting left alone. And oh wait, is that the right version of MONOBATTLE? And somebody is just going to get 8 steals and win. Yeah, 1.2 is the latest one. Happy's working on another version, an updated version. And it's true. You're not going to get information from people who didn't vote. Not at the polls. Nah, Jason, I'm sorry to hear that, man. What was your business? I hope things pick up. I do feel like the economy is not as good, maybe, as people like to believe it is, right? MONOBATTLE, it's not? Yeah, what's the right one, Happy? Brr. Brr. Wait, I might have it in here. Hold on a second. MONOBATTLE 1.3. I got it. I got it. It was just in the recently used maps because the last time we did it was 1.2. Now 1.3 is here. Do I want to be a politician? No, I really don't. Landscape design and install. Oh, and you got diagnosed with cancer. Dude, what the... Jason, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. That's horrendous. I hope it's not too bad of an experience. But I mean, it's never a good one, is it? The cancer is never a good experience. But I do think it kind of varies, right? Sometimes it's pancreatic cancer, and sometimes it's maybe skin cancer, and it's not that bad to deal with, but whatever it is, I hope it's not as bad as expected for you. And, wow, that's horrendous. Alright, so this is MONOBATTLE. We've got DeadInfested, Happy, RJB, Gallons, Wander, Bovine. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and apple jacks. I don't care if I ever get back. 'Cause it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. 'Cause it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Yeah, good luck with that, Jason. Oh, good. They think they can get it all in one surgery. That would be awesome. Nah, Jason, it's all good. No, I mean, hey, man. You know, we share what's going on in our lives, right? I talk about being unemployed. Other people share their struggles in here. It's fine. You know, if you can find some support in people who also like StarCraft, then that's a good thing, I think. I've not seen the Gargura's version of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, but it sounds very weeby. RJB. Okay, let's 3v3 this thing. It'll be fine. 3v3 MONOBATTLE is just as good as 4v4. All you bugs are the same. My gosh. Okay. Custom hotkeys actually should work here. We need to update this screen. We can still build detectors and transport. If you choose lurkers, you can make hydras, but they can't attack anything until you morph them into a lurker. Same goes for guardians, right? You can make mutas, can't attack with them until they morph into guardians. That's how MONOBATTLE works. Terran missile turret does exist as a ground and air attack building. It's just like the cannon for the Protoss, just to give them some early defense if they chose a later game unit. Okay, great. So here in the center, you got a dude, little civilian. You choose what you want. You want to coordinate with your teammates to make sure you don't all choose like tier 3 things that can't shoot up, for example. Okay, Goliath is a good all-around unit here for gallons. Excellent. It's like, allied chat on. Let's talk about this stuff. Goliath. People are thinking about what they want to do. You just walk your civilian over to the thing you want for a couple seconds and it will select it for you. So Goliath was fast. Everybody seems to be taking a minute. Oh, we got lurkers out from Happy. Ultralisks here from DeadInfested, also known as Duolingo Owl. We got goons here from Bovine. We're still waiting on RJB to make a choice. Oh, glad to hear that, Jason. Yeah, I think people... I do think that people are inherently good. I mean, obviously there are bad people out there, but I don't think they are the majority. Okay, there we go. So, Ultra Lurker. Oh, this is good. Look at this. It shows it in the middle. Ultra Lurker Science Vessel, Goliath, Muta, Dragoon. That's an interesting strat here from Team Left Side. The mass science vessel stuff out of RJB is fun, though. We had Hamster do that. I think that was Hamster that did it in one of these last week, and it was fun. Dang, Suga? Seriously? All right, man. That's you. It's your life. But wow. Okay. Well, I hope these streams are helping with that. Let's just go with that one on for you. Good. Wow. All right. Happy says we're dead. Maybe. Duo's like, I chose Ultralisks. It's going to be a minute before I get those. Yeah. Yes, it will. No. It's okay. I just don't know how to respond to it is all. I'm not telling you not to share. I'm just trying to process it, I guess. If that makes any sense. Okay, so Bovine's goons are going to be good. The Goliaths of Gallons are going to be good. So, yeah. Going to be tough. Going to be tough to deal with that. We need turrets all over the place, says Happy. And the man says, yeah. We certainly do need turrets all over the place. I don't think this is a map. I think this is a map that Happy created in order to create MONOBATTLEs. I don't know. I'm not sure it's a map he pulled out somewhere and kind of edited it up a bit. RJB's like, don't rush us, please. No rush 20, please. And Wander's like, all right, man. Yeah, I guess I just never heard anybody say that 32 is a good run. Well, maybe that's a Gen Z thing, huh? Or a millennial thing. I guess you're a millennial. Gen Z is about 10 years younger than you, if I understand it correctly. Anti-mutalisk micro-abuse changes, says RJB. What? How? Yes. How exactly? What did he do for anti-mutalisk play? Oh, he got rid of some of the dead airspace behind the bases. Oh. Because RJB did choose mutalisks in one of these. And he was all behind the bases, just could not be hit by anything from ground, and just it was nuts. So he got rid of that, so drops aren't going to be as good either. DeadInfested is our guy, Duolingo Owl. Yes, Sinistrum. I recovered Ganon. I recovered pretty quickly. I figured it out. No, but it does seem the younger generations, right? Millennials, younger millennials and Gen Z kids are more comfortable with, like, I guess I'll die type stuff. And like, I don't know how much of that is jokes. It's just like dark humor, just imminent and infused into those generations. And how much of it is like they really don't mind dying. Like Suga here, right? They just really don't mind it. It's not something that they are going to try to avoid, unlike older generations who have kind of a survival instinct kind of programmed in somehow. So what's the difference is what I'm wondering. Yeah, so Mini Reaper maybe in the same boat with Suga. How's it going to Carlito? So yeah, it's the Goliath Dragoon stuff alone should probably be able to kill DeadInfested because he's trying to get ultras out fast. And even when he does, Dragoons and Goliaths are going to trade pretty well there. At least until he has a ton of armor upgrades, which maybe is not going to happen, right? Lurker's on the way here from Happy. So, Lurker's going to help against Dragoons, assuming they don't have detection. But, you know, again, making detection is not that difficult to pull off. RJB says turrets are too expensive. Got to cheap them up a little bit. What's up? Goodbye, Limits 2449. Yeah, and SS1 Mega, I don't want to live forever. Well, you know, living until 80, 85 would be cool. My grandma's 92. She's still kicking it. She's still active. She's still sharp as a tack. She lives alone. Like, she's taking care of herself. She's having a great time. All her grandkids visit her all the time, and she loves that. And, you know, getting old's not that bad. But I guess if you don't have grandkids visiting you, maybe there's nothing to look forward to. Yeah, fair point. What's up, rotten eggs? Let us go with uponeth Falcon Paladineth. Yes, forsooth we shall. Let us go forth and venture upon the monobattles. So RJB is making mass science vessels here, which Irradiate doesn't work on Goliaths or Dragoons. So that's not ideal. Gonna work on mutas though. Mutas are 200, 200? Wow, that's a huge spike in muta cost. Are they? Says Happy? Question mark. Yeah, says Wander. Well, that's an anti-mutalisk nerf as well. Good grief. Ah. Yeah, I mean, that's a larger problem that's going on in society right now, right? Like, fewer and fewer people are getting into long-term relationships and having kids. And part of that, I think, is a lot of people do worry about the future. They don't want to bring kids into, you know, into a time they don't think is going to be good for them. I do think dating apps have really screwed this up, too. Where I think dating apps are making people less willing to accept a good match because they think there's someone better for them out there. If that makes any sense. Like, for most of human history, your options for dating was your immediate vicinity, right? It was the people in your town that were your age. Even if you lived in a city, it wasn't more than maybe 40 or 50 people. And now with the apps, you've got infinite dating options, especially for women out there, just because men are horny and thirsty, right? So you have a hajillion options, and so you feel like if you choose someone, there's someone who's better for you out there somewhere, so why settle, right? Settling becomes the bad word. So I think a lot of that's going on, and it's just preventing people from hooking up and matching and committing to each other as much as they have in the past. Yeah, I think dating apps are really, really, really bad for humanity. Suga wants to live to see Flash reclaim his #1 position and win SSL 2. It's a big ask for Flash. Sulky is a monster, right? I don't know that I expect Flash to win SSL 2, but I wouldn't put it past him either. Too strong. Oh, no! We just walked 2 lurkers across the map and burrowed them in Bovine's mineral line, and that's it? He's like, nah, maybe here. Wonk. No detection, no cannons. Oh, some overlords came over. Never mind. We're okay. It was scary for a minute, but then speed overlords showed up from Wander, and everything is just fine. And Jason, you're right. That's another thing. Affording a home is nigh impossible for a lot of people. And why raise a family if you're renting an apartment somewhere, right? And paying $2,000 a month for that. So I hear you on that one too. So yeah, a lot of reasons people aren't having kids and committing and stuff. This is very complicated, but I think it's happening to a lot of folks. And then you have a lot of folks who are in their 30s and 40s and don't have any kids and don't have a spouse and don't have a partner and, you know, maybe don't see much of a reason to live on, right? So it's a mess. It is a mess out there. And I don't know how to fix it. I would ban the dating apps. I don't know what to do about the cost of living, though. Maybe some people have some smarter ideas. See, Veet has something to live for, too. Everybody's got something to live for. So the 200 Mutalisks are here at 12 minutes. Well, it's a MONOBATTLE Sinistrum, so you can't do anything but make Ultralisks and Overlords. So he can't be too weird. I mean, Mass Ultra is kind of an odd strategy, right? Right. Bovine moving out. You can EMP the Dragoons, though. Mutas are getting irradiated en masse because there are so many science vessels out from RJB. You can EMP the Dragoons. The Goliaths, I don't think you can do anything about the Goliaths. You can dematrix the Ultras that are fighting the Goliaths, though. That's kind of a cool move. Boom. Congratulations, Jason. That is great news. How old are you, Russ? Like, I'm just curious from a demographics perspective, right? Because I'm 40 and I've got 3 kids. So it feels like somewhere between me and Suga here, something went to crap, right? And you know what it was? Dating apps. And the inflation. More turrets being produced. Lurkers here too. You can dematrix a lurker, I think. Can you dematrix a lurker when they're burrowed? I bet you can. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that. Gallons just casually wandering around with his Mass Goliath effort. 1-1 upgrades on those boys. The lurkers have 1 attack, no armor. Trying to deal with the Sunkens, trying to deal with the lurkers. Missile turrets getting big-time hits down there. The Ultras have speed now, and they come in from both sides. Nicely done, Dead. Good surround on those dudes. Yeah, see, Russ is 37. Exactly. So closer to 40. So it seems like somewhere in that 10-year span, things gradually turned into what they are now. Philosophical thoughts with Falcon. Turret lurker defense. Perfectly normal stuff. Alright, trying to bust up here. A lot of turrets on defense. Did he get an EMP off on these Dragoons? No, but he could. He's thinking about it. He's trying to get it off. Ooh, did he get one? No. I don't think there's an EMP that got off there. If they're going to fall back, he says, I'm not going to EMP them right now. Got a prediction rolling up on the Twitch side of it. Who's going to win this thing? You think team left side with their science vessels and their lurkers and their ultralisks, or team right side with their Goliaths and their mutas and their dragoons? Honestly, probably right side is the smart money, but it is RJB over here. You can pull rabbits out of hats sometimes. And the ultras are going to trade okay, especially with good upgrades. Dead does have speed. He's got kindness plating. He's at 5 armor. It's pretty tough, but no. Bad. Run. Way too much. Way too much Dragoon and Goliath there for you to be happy at all. Do not be over there. Alright, lurkers will do friendly fire splash on your ultralisks, but dematrixing the ultras is a pretty good time. EMP does catch a group of those Dragoons. They're going to be squishier. They're not, insta-dead, but they're going to be squishier without a doubt. Gotta love D-Matrix Ultralisks, man. They look so cool. This has to go on the thumbnail. That's a pretty good thumbnail. Okay, an Irradiate comes in on these Overlords just so they can't provide the detection, but a good split means they're still providing that detection against any lurkers that might show up here. Yeah, I mean, it's 67 supply for Dead, 59 supply from Happy. It's not a lot here. What's up, dude? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, mono battles are fun, man. Mono battles are incredibly fun. So getting up this ramp's going to be difficult. I think pushing in here might be a better idea. But you're worried about the ultras coming back and flanking you and trapping you in this spot. So I understand the hesitancy of that position. No, Russ. Not at all. Haven't gotten an interview in a month. It's not been great out there in the job hunting market, but we're going to keep applying. We'll see if we get anything to hit. But honestly, the live streaming stuff's been going pretty well for me. Got a sponsorship. That's been awesome. People have been super chatting. Bjorn just upgraded his membership to an Overmind level, which is kick butt. We got gifted subs out there on Twitch and bits getting thrown all over by Dollaville, and it's been working out. Bam! Another solid EMP there on the Dragoons. Not quite as good as plaguing them. Just because the shields take full damage from everything, but man, these ultras are kind of bouncing around back here themselves, aren't they? Can't quite get down there and fight. Mutas from Wander have joined the party as well. Lurkers once again going to do friendly fire splash to those ultras. It's hard for them to get in a position where they're not hurting their teammates. Irradiates on the mutas are coming in hot and heavy. And the mutas are stacking up to try to take down the science vessels, and they all die. Those are 200 mutas, folks. Not a good experience, and team left side looks like they've managed to shut this thing down for now. Once again, Lurker Spine's going this way good. Lurker Spine's going this way bad. D-Matrix Ultra. Tough hang, man. Well, thanks, SS1 Mega, and thanks, Dark Soldier. Appreciate it. Yeah, the support's been fantastic. It really has. I mean, paid my mortgage this morning, had enough money for it. That was awesome. And if this keeps up, we'll be able to do that. So, you guys are the greatest. And couldn't do it without you, right? That's the nature of this thing. Can't do it without all y'all. What's up, RLC Drew? Any news on the job hunt front today? Anybody got back to you on this Wednesday so far? Wander says, if we can kill that bottom left base, that would be nice. Hey, Mega Falcon's here with Nerd Gummy Clusters. Big sort of handle. Short day for him. There he is. All right, Goliath friends trying to bust through a ton of Sunkens. Sunkens, again, don't benefit from upgrades. So they get worse against upgraded things like Goliaths. Not a good time at all. Yeah, team left side not looking great. Not feeling good on this nice little attack down the left side. This base in a lot of trouble. Science Vessel's kind of hanging out a little bit. I mean, I don't know that they are doing what they're doing. That's annoying. The host never showed up. Drew. Yeah, I gotta hate that when a scheduled meeting doesn't go through. Okay. Well, good luck with Tetra Tech. Okay, Lurker Ultra holding again. Mutalisks against Ultras. They don't kill them fast, but when they have 3-3, it's not too bad, I guess. Eventually, against these 6 armor Ultralisks, you can do it. It just takes a heck of a long time. Alright, so Ultras are going down to the Dragoon count. It's 165 supply for Bovine. He's playing well. He's taking EMPs, but you can't really do anything about that, so we're just marching in here anyway with 3-2-2 upgrades, which is all fantastic. Brand Cassette, what is up? Secretary of Defense. I'll take that job. Let's go. It's like maybe a drop attempt up here from Happy along the top side. And team left side actually getting some work done out here on the other side of the map. Are we SCV dropping? RJB? We're SCV dropping, aren't we? We are. Looks like Wander's going to take the center, which is really nice. RJB's like, why do you have so much defense against my SCVs? That's not fair. I don't know. I haven't seen any notifications from LinkedIn saying that I'm getting profile hits. I guess, well, I can check real fast, I suppose. I appeared in 3 searches this week. Hooray! That's about it. So, nothing great. Yeah, man. Bovine just has a lot. Like, numbers-wise, I know it's a MONOBATTLE, and sometimes numbers don't matter as much. What's up, Vault Boy? Yeah, you got to figure out your hotkeys for sure. If you're going to change your hotkeys, you got to know what they are. And if you don't, you're going to struggle for sure. Yeah, really the only answer to these mutas is irradiate and turrets and static defense. Look at these turrets on defense against these dragoons. Always good. Always good. We need toy cop, yeah. We need somebody to go scouts here, just for the nature of scouts. Alright, so I mean, we kind of saw this coming, right? Eventually, there were just going to be too many Dragoons and too many Goliaths for this to really work. What's up, Evaldas? Yeah, this is MONOBATTLE. To give Terran a good defense early game, because if you don't choose Marines, you kind of just die early to everything. The map creator made it so that turrets can shoot down as well as up. That's the whole idea. And I love the Ultralisk, I really do, but yeah. Goons have always been a good answer against them. They do the big hits you need against those Ultralisks. And that's it. Happy's like, I gotta fix some mutas now so they don't cost 200 and check all the units again. Alright, and yeah, that's a GG. It was, you know, it was a good effort. But I think we saw at the beginning, it was 30 minutes. Right? Yeah, I mean, basically, when we saw the unit compositions there, we kind of figured out what was going on with that one. So Happy can't play again, but he's going to update the maps for us. So do we want another MONOBATTLE? Maybe don't choose Mutalisks, because they're at 200 at this point. Oh, that's a LinkedIn sound. There's a $15 an hour job. I can get paid more streaming than $15 an hour, Jean. But thanks anyway, man. Baby T-Rex wants to look up Foxo Technologies. Okay, hold on a second. Foxo Technologies, bringing epigenetic technology and artificial intelligence to life. Stock price has just gone up. Wait. Whoa. It went from 30 cents a share up to $1 a share today. So something happened with these guys. What happened? What do they do? This is the smallest text. Oh, it's just like a whole video? I don't want to watch a video. I'm going to get copyright claimed. We're changing how life insurance companies underwrite and sell their products with a proven technology driven by molecular biotechnology. $15 an hour is not good here. Not in Utah. Maybe in Malaysia. But everywhere has a different cost of living, right? Hey, what's up, Denise? Someone paged me? Interesting to keep track of, maybe. Freaking the power of the sun in the palm of your hand. Yeah, let's try MONOBATTLE 2, I guess. We'll get in there. Yeah, so Jason's like, yeah, I would pay entry-level landscaping guys who don't know anything $20 an hour. Again, it varies. If you live in New York City or Toronto or Tokyo, you need way more money to live than if you live in Oklahoma or like middle of nowhere Brazil, right? We could do a 2v2. Hey, Suga, join in, man. Let's do. US West BattleNet MONOBATTLE number 2. Password is SOC. Yeah, what's up, Hurakami? Check out Polls It. Latest poll is what music is best in BroodWar you can support. Like, zoom this out, or... You can support the channel by signing up for Polls It, alright? Alright, good stuff. It's me, Hurakami. It is you. Okay. Don't choose Muta. They are too expensive. Exactly. Semper Grumpy knows what's up. Cost of living varies wildly place to place. So what is $10 in one place is not $10 in another place. Cool. Juliberto is here. Bovine hops in. 4v4. Let's go. All right. We got the 4v4. Excellent. Excelente. All right, here we go. 4v4. They are choosing their dudes now. It's not all Terrans. You're going to choose a unit of a different race. Got Archons chosen. Looks like we got Vultures chosen here by Gallons. RJB's like, who are my allies? Is that Ghost? Ooh, it is Ghost. Who's this? What color is that? Is that DeadInfested? Is that you, Brown? Looks like Brown to me. Gotta print screen that so that we can remember what it is. Okay, here we go. Team left side is a red Terran. He's making Vultures. It is Gallons. Next door to him is a teammate who's a blue ZerG player, RJB. He's making Hydras today. Mass Queen. Here from Wander. That's going to be fun. And then a purple Protoss player making Mass Archons. It's Juliberto GX. Right side, we got another team. They are the enemy. It's Bovine Slime. He's a yellow toss. He's making Carriers. We've got Reavers in the mix. Here from Hurakami. We also have a brown Terran player, Dual Lingo Owl, who is DeadInfested. He's building Ghosts, and then a Dragoon play out of Vemon from the orange toss. I think Ghost can make nukes. Yes, we did see that already, Mini Reaper. Hey, Love Lamp, thanks for joining the Discord server. What's up? What's up, what's up? Hey, hey. What's up? Noob Sock. Thanks to you for the follow. Welcome. It is the YouTube video guy out on the Twitch. How you doing with the dancing dinosaur stuff? Happy says, huh. Looks like just the mutas are busted. Mutas also cost 0 supply. So mutas cost 0 supply, but they cost 200 each. Interesting trade-off there, I guess. Not a bad trade at all. Interesting bit of a proxy going on out here like that. We'll see if that gets scouted out by team right side or not. Hey, Juggernaut. Glad you're enjoying the daily streams. Going pretty good, I would argue. Alright, man. Gallons is out here with his vultures. He proxied them. They're going to get out here a little bit sooner. I don't think anybody necessarily has a read on the time it takes for vultures to get across the map. And it looks like VMon's in position to kind of deal with this anyway, but there's a bit of a run by. Yeah, gonna go after some of these probes. Dragoons need to get up here. VMon, let's go. Let's go. Let's try to save some of these probes. Your workers are in a lot of trouble right now. Team left side getting some expanding done as that gets cleaned out. Looks like a third base from Wander, which he really does want to do. 100%. The Hydralisks of RJB are on the move out. Reavers are going to counter them. They're going to do really well against carriers. Let's see if Hurakami manages to get some Reavers out soon. He's got the robotic support bay. He's got the robo. Let's see if he can do it before these Hydras come in here and cause some issues for him. There. Oh, he was going to go for drops. So he made a shuttle first and then made a Reaver. And maybe he's regretting that choice right now. Although having the shuttle is going to help him for sure. Just keeping the Reaver alive on some level. Cannons. More cannons trying to come up here. Hydras bust through these so hard. And so fast. Reavers take a while to build. Cannons take a while to warp in as well. Gallons comes in with his vultures to try to assist. Not really much for them to do other than, I guess, kill these probes a little bit faster maybe. And Bovine, who was carriers, is going to get wiped out, unfortunately. It just takes so long to get carriers out that a Hydra vulture timing is absolutely going to murder you. So here's the Reaver. The Reaver is the answer to Hydralisks and the answer to vultures as well. So the Hydras probably want to get out of here. A Dragoon. Ooh, dragging him into the Spider Mines, though. Nah, good. Good Spider Mine connections. Look at this out of RJB. Dragoon goes down. Vultures, did they snipe the Reaver? I don't know if they got the Reaver or not. Did they? Pow. Pow again. Okay, so Hydras are going down. The Reaver did stay alive. It gets picked up again, so we know Reaver drops are here. Yeah, I don't know about sending the Archons into this mix. They don't do super well against Dragoons, and they take a lot of damage from them, too. Okay, so, oof. So Bovine here. Well, probe count, not super happy there either. Vultures continuing to be active. Juliberto's taking a third base all the way down here. ZerG player Wander's got another base down in the bottom left as well. And that's fantastic. Interesting. He's going to go ahead and snipe this little attempt at getting maybe some cannons and pylons up on this high ground. How many kills this Reaver have? That's what I would like to find out. 9 kills and 2 kills. That's a 9-kill Reaver here at 11 minutes, which is pretty great. Queens are out from Wander. What do we got, man? Little parasites out. Spawn Broodling on a ghost. Ensnare on a ghost to reveal them and slow them. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. Vulture's catching it because it does do friendly splashy splash stuff there as well. The ghost got to fall back to the safety of their turrets. And then, yeah, so Hydras. Ooh, I love this little trap right here. Liking that very much. Where are their Hydras attacking? Down this way. Running into this many turrets is going to be a bad time. Nukes.
Nuclear launch detected.
Ah, the problem is that it's a brown ghost player who's got the nukes, and they're kind of hard to see on the mini-map. Are we nuking offensively, defensively? Falcon can't find the nuke dot. Center? Nope, that's where the drop is. Reaver drops trying to get stuff done here, and Snare on the Reavers does not slow their attack because they already have such a slow attack speed. SCV is getting murked like crazy here. Hydras try to deal with it. Tough for them to get on top of those Reavers, but they gotta do it because nothing else can. Vultures and Hydras against these Reavers gotta sack themselves to make it happen. Hydras try to come in here, and the Masked Ghost actually handling that pretty well. Yeah, the Masked Ghosts are fighting here against these Vultures. I mean, absolutely weird stuff here. Ensnare getting tossed down as well. Archons marching in. Queens marching in. We're re-ensnaring these dudes. Yeah, it does. It slows down the attack speed of units unless it's a siege tank or a Reaver or like a Devourer or something that already has a really slow attack speed. It doesn't slow it further. Man, the Reavers are kind of the answer here for Team Right's side. These Archons, the Queens can't do a lot about the Reavers either because they're robotic and can't be spawn broodling, but they can be ensnared. What the heck, Happy? Ensnare removes upgrades in this? There is some crazy stuff going on in this MONOBATTLE. All right, Happy. We will catch you out. Catch you later. We just don't see Ensnare enough, Mr. Hella, for it to come into play in these games, right? So I like that our guy Bovine's able to get some carriers out after the early attack that did a lot of damage to him from both the Vultures and the Hydralisks.
Nuclear launch detected.
Well, there's your dropship, which means there's a ghost around here somewhere. Buddy? Where are you, friend? Over here? Oh, that's a science vessel. Oh, here we go. Yes! Yes! The Hydras are here, though. They dropped. And they're here going to fight against the carriers. Again, Hydras trade really well against carriers, especially if Dark Swarm is supporting them, which they're not going to in this game because this is a mono battle. So the Hydras are going to have to do this on their own. Maybe a little bit of ensnare help would be good on these carriers so they can't run away as fast. The interceptors fly more slowly. Big ensnare here. Yeah, this is good. Ensnare combined with Hydralisks against carriers is kind of rad. These guys are glitching out a little bit. Not sure what that's all about, strangely. But this bottom right base is going to die. I do love mass mass Archon here. It's just, you don't see it a lot. You see a couple Archons here and there in pro games, but it's never like 10 Archons just going blah, blah, blah on something on its own. Queens come in, they're throwing the ensnares down, but I mean, that's not a lot here. Yeah, so I do like the Reavers and Carriers working together, though. That seems like a good combination, especially because it's Hydras and Vultures that can really counter this on any level. So moving right side, team right side getting some work done here. The ensnare's slowing it down, but it's getting some work done at the same time. Still, the damage is coming out. Archons, right? Archons, Hydras. Lot of Hydras, ensnaring the Reavers and then pouncing on them. Not that they can move fast anyway, so they were going to die regardless. Good micro there from RJB. Now the Carriers might be caught. They're going to target the bodies of the Carriers here. The Hydras trying to take them down, defending themselves with the Interceptors as fast and as touch as they can, but the ensnares continue to slow them down. I don't think we've seen someone go Dark Archon in MONOBATTLE yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if we do see it at some point here. Yeah. So all these Carriers are dead. Just too much against one player. The Reavers did what they could.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay, this is too big of a map with too much going on. Okay, I guess he was here. Good attempt there from DeadInfested. Couldn't quite get the nuke off, unfortunately. Did get detected by an Overlord, because that's usually how that works. Tried to Reaver this position. Gonna take a lot of Hydras, but not enough to make it worth of the death of a bunch of Reavers there, and the burrows being used to such a fun extent here from RJB. Dude, the Hydra corpses here are getting out of control. You can Parasite, you can Ensnare. God, look at these Archons evaporate to Reaver shots too. Bam, there goes another one. Hydras do snipe down a Nexus on the right side here. Is there enough to bust it? And then there's the burrow. The Hydra's disappearing. So yeah, team left side, despite the fact that Reavers are pretty good against them, have done some good job teaming up with the Ensnares, right? With the Archons to try to deal with the Reavers on some level. There's this weird glitch in here where units that are next to each other do this little overlappy thing that is really strange.
Nuclear launch detected.
So yeah, it looks like... Found that nuke fast. Looks like it's going to be team left that's going to get the win just based on the numbers here, right? And just the macro overall and stuff. Spawn Broodling on the Dragoons, gonna make it hard. Spawn Broodling on the Ghosts, also very funny stuff. Queen's getting some work done here, without a doubt. Hey, what's up, Eye of the Goat? Yeah, I think I do want to do a Phantom game here. Okay, Ensnares on the go, so you can only do so much with the Ensnare. There's got to be that follow-up, right? Hydra's trying to deal with these Interceptors in a straight engagement here, but I don't know. It's tough. If there are a lot of carriers attacking the Interceptors, seems like you're never going to get through them all, right? Kind of the same thing as watching Goliath attack the Interceptors on a group of carriers in a PvT at the pro level. But I mean, just sheerly the red versus blue on this. Yeah, I've played in some of these team games, Eye of the Goat. Last week, I played in a fastest map, 4v4, and then I played in a free-for-all, too. But not very often. Spawn Broodlings, get him! Get him! Vmon's not doing a lot. I mean, he's okay. He's here, Sinistrum. He's got Dragoons. He's got 2, 1, 3 upgrades on those things at 27 minutes. He's doing all right. Looks like, who's trying to expand down here? RJB's trying to expand bottom right. That's hilarious. Carriers are like, come on, don't do that. But I mean, Team Left Side has this whole south. Team North isn't held by anybody. And RJB has the middle here, too. Oh, the Spawn Broodling plus the burrowed Hydra ambushes everywhere are great. Hurakami wants someone to come back? What does he want him to come back for? There's more buried. Yeah, there's more burrowed Hydralisks all over the place. We need more obs. This burrow stuff is very tough. Yeah, I think that might be specific to MONOBATTLE, Mr. Hell. I don't think Happy specified that, and I really wish he had. Yeah, I mean, Team Right Side has just made a living over, or Team Left Side made a living on Team Right Side here. They are squished. We can see here on the mini-map the slow encroachment here of Team Left Side, just taking over bases, pushing more and more to the right, slowly, slowly, slowly. Gonna have to break through this turret wall, which might be a little bit difficult with what they've got going, but we'll see. I mean, we're using spawn building on SCVs. Like, that's how crazy this is right now. What's up, hamster? Oh, it is everything. Okay. Wait. You're saying that's regular, or is that what's up, Lucky Owl? It's a MONOBATTLE. We are spawn brooding SCVs. We are using burrow Hydra ambushes all over the place if you're RJB. You got mass Archons running around like crazy, too. And what's up? Thanks for the sub, Cyprian Olaru. Welcome to the YouTube. Happy to have you here. Yeah, I mean, just trying to see how much longer Team Right Side can hold out. It's 28, 58, 70, and 61 total supply here, folks. It is not great if you're Team Right Side, but they're still turtling in. They're going to run out of money fairly quickly. There's the nuke. Nice. Good nuke. Good nuke.
Nuclear launch detected. Nuclear launch detected.
Hey, Critter, I think we're going to go Phantom mode next. We're going to go old school Phantom if you want to join in. We'll be here. Team Left Side does get that win. And GG. So yeah, it was kind of a slow push. Couldn't really do a whole lot to end it early, but they were able to get it done anyway. So let's go Phantom mode. And then we'll see how much time we've got left here. We've got an hour left in the stream. And then I gotta go pick up the kids from school, as I always do. When I have the kids, it's one of those weeks. So, we got Phantom Mobs with color. Gonna step away. Get a Coke Zero refill, extended unit limits, and I'll be right back. I'm back. Are we full? Are we good? No. But I did not have enough slots open for people, I think. Did anybody leave? I do this for ire. Yeah, one of my Discord members named their dog Ire, which is fun. Definitely makes the doggy daycare people be like, what? Hoot hoot. Okay, so here's the thing about Phantom mode. It's pretty easy. Especially if you get chosen as a Slayer, you just got a macro. That's all you gotta do. Just make stuff. Oh, Critter hopped in, and then Critter bumped out. What the? Critter? Well, I guess we gotta wait for Critter now. Okay, there we go. So we got Hurakami in here, Rusalov, Wander, filled it out. Let's rock. Okay, so Phantom mode is just Among Us. I thought it was in the wrong game. It's Among Us, featuring everybody on the same team until there is a betrayal. Until we find out that there are Phantoms among us. One, maybe two. They're going to try to kill everybody else in there with them. And if they do, they win. And if they don't kill all the Phantoms, then they totally lose. And it sucks, and it's very sad for them. But hey, like I like to say, you can't win them all. Let's get the names in the top left there, just so you can know who is who without the top right bar, because that'll show us who the Phantom is. Because they will get more income than the Slayers will, and then it outs them immediately. All right. Let's go. Top left. Hurakami. Paladonkey. He is an orange Terran player. Top side, it is a yellow Protoss. It's Critter. Top right, RJB playing ZerG. In gray, we have a black ZerG down here. Juliberto, GX. A pink Protoss. It's not Kokomi, but it is Wander. We've got a magenta Terran. It is, in fact, Gallons. In the bottom left, it's a white Toss. It is a Rusalov. And then we've got DeadInfested playing as Duolingo Owl on the left side. He's a teal Terran player. And no, he's not going to find you for language lessons. This is old. I hope they can tell. No, yeah, if there's zero Phantom, everybody wins. Yeah, there's one minimum Phantom in here and a maximum of 2. RJB announcing he's a Paladin. Palad. I don't know if this is Gallon saying he's a Paladin or not. So some people say that they're a Paladin. Paladins get more money than Slayers do, but not as much as Phantoms do, and they're supposed to help the Slayers win. So sometimes you can say you're a Phantom, or sorry, say you're a Paladin when you're a Phantom, and then you can build faster than you're supposed to be able to, and people will think, oh, okay, he's just a Paladin. And then won't immediately try to kill you. There's always multiple Slayers, Wander. There is no situation where, yeah, I think I'm a Slayer too. Where there's only one Slayer at the start. Not in the version that we play, anyway. What's up, MK101T? Sounds like a plan. Unfortunately, you get randomly selected to be a Phantom or a Paladin. It's not something you can choose to do. It would make it a little bit interesting. You're good, Mark 101T. Mark 101T, MKT1T, what are ya? He is a guard. Do not mind him. Oh, this guy? He's just patrolling. DeadInfested gets a fast marine out just for the heck of it. I like that quite a bit. He's going into factory. Wonder what he's gonna do. Ah! RJP is straight up accusing Gallons, Juliberto rather, of being the Phantom. Why? What? He's got a macro hatch and like he doesn't have an army. I guess we'll find out. Sometimes RJB accuses people of being the Phantom and they're not, and then everybody feels bad about it. M. McTavish. Ah, it's a Mick. Yes, Francis, Trump won. He did. I'm surprised, but you know, I've been surprised by many presidential elections in the past. This was not the first time Falcon has experienced surprise. Okay, well, no one seems to be helping, and no one's defending, so, I don't know, I guess Juliberto's knocked out. Unfortunately, that happens in Phantom sometimes. You just don't really get to play it. And it's very sad, but could be worse. You could be losing to Flash, I guess. RJB does not have a sixth sense. He's wrong more often than he's right. He just guesses. So was he eliminated, or did he cockroach somewhere? It's hard to see him on the mini-map. It's like, where is this guy? Why is he not eliminated? I don't know. I can't find him. He's hiding in someone's base. I was like, what was he? Is he eliminated? Is he gone? He didn't die yet. How is he not eliminated? Where is he? Oh, he's right here. He's right here. He's hiding in Gallons' base, and Gallons is letting him live here. But he didn't try to save him either. What the heck, man? Yeah, Francis Reynolds, my theory about rural versus city-urban voters is that people who live in rural areas, there we go, are more independent. They have to rely on themselves more often. And people that live in cities are more dependent on those around them and cooperation, and so it's more left-leaning collective ideas versus independent ideas, which is more conservative. And he was a Slayer. So RJB, like I said, does not have a sixth sense. RJB will accuse people of being a phantom and be wrong more than half the time. So do not just blindly trust RJB, please. But I know he's scary. Christian, I've never played PUBG, no. But I know what it is, and it looks pretty fun, I guess. All right, what do we got here, friendos? You're being sarcastic about the sixth sense for RJB. Lol. It's like, is anyone going to take his base? RJB, for some reason, doesn't want it, which maybe is an indication that he is, in fact, a paladin. Wander says, you killed him. You should take his cash. You're the only ZerG. You need more bases than the rest of us do. That's a fair point. Oh, who are we killing now? RJB... Oh, he has an Overlord left? Juliberto had an Overlord left, and RJB just straight up killed it. Looks like he's moving in on Rusalov for reasons I don't fully understand. I have not slayed anything, says Wander. That's true. Yeah, I think some of the culture war stuff that the left engages in hurts them in the votes as well, Francis. But I mean, they had the same thing going on in 2020 and they won back then. I am Paladin. His upgrades are better than mine. 1-1-1 versus 1-0. That's not. Critter's like, should I trust RJB? No! He's been wrong already in this game. What's up, Big Wan? How you doing, sir? Happy Wednesday, live games day. We got a Phantom mode all up in here. RJB's on a rampage. He declared Paladin, and he just executed the other ZerG, and now he's executing Rusalov, and I don't know that Rusalov is a bad guy. Help, but everyone's like, no, RJB is too friggin' scary. Absolutely not. And you're right, RJB just wants action, but it's not fun for the people that he's executing for no reason. Ah, okay, Hurakami's in here. He says, I'll fight you. I'll fight you, Hydralisks. Ha ha ha. I don't know why there's a floated starport down here from from our guy DeadInfested, but whatever. So he's got ghosts, he's got marines, he's got medics, he's got nukes. He might try to nuke somebody. Ah, spider mines. Looks like he has managed to unally it.
Nuclear launch detected.
Dead just nuked Critter? What the heck? Why, man? He's not attacking you, he just nuked you. He's like, carrier bad. I don't want to fight against carriers. You're gonna have lockdown, right? That's the thing. Somebody expand over here, RJB says. I'm begging of you. It's like, nobody wants to be next to you. You're gonna kill them next. Okay, here we go. We're making a move on RJB. Hurakami says, let's do this. Come join me.
Nuclear launch detected.
Hey, hey. Thanks for subbing, Victor Buzo. Are we still nuking? He nuked himself? Or did he get nuked by somebody else? DeadInfested, did you nuke yourself? What is going on? What is happening right now?
Nuclear launch detected.
Is he nuking all of his own things? Is that why I'm not finding this? No, that's definitely nuke up here on Critter. Sure, now Critter, the counterattack on DeadInfested is happening. So Dead has reaped the whirlwind here.
Nuclear launch detected.
Is this a nuke attempt to defend his own base, or does he have a guy over here? He's got some ghosts in the middle. Oh, he did. He got a bunch of the carriers here from Critter, but I don't think he has enough to finish off what's left. What else is happening? The mutas are counterattacking. RJB is in full flight and fight against Hurakami. Oh, and then he decides not to anymore. What's going on with that?
Nuclear launch detected.
Looks like that ghost got wiped out, unfortunately. What's up? RIP Brothers by Fire 3032. That's a name if I ever saw one. Critter's back with the carriers. Bunch of DTs in here. Dead's like, all right. Just because I was nuking you was just a prank. You don't have to kill me. Yeah, I don't think Dead is a phantom, but looks like he's going to get executed anyway. He is down here trying to build, trying to cockroach a little bit. Wander says, I'll allow it. And he sends his ghost, or his old scouts out of here, right? And he's doing the Lucky Owl toy cop thing of mass scout in a phantom, which is not really viable, but if the enemy's making carriers or battle cruisers or something, it's okay. DeadInfested generally nukes as a prank. Wait, he says. Yup. RJB still trying to take down Hurakami with mutas and with Hydralisks. Is he really... Is he allied or unallied? Is it Dead and Orange? He thinks it's Hurakami and DeadInfested. Yeah, getting a nuke is nice. The RJB is straight up accusing Hurakami of being the Phantom because he attacked him. It's not even like... It's not even evidence. Just a lot of people throw around Phantom accusations in this mode where they're like, well, I got attacked by someone, so clearly they're the Phantom. But there's a lot of reasons you can attack somebody in here. It's not just maybe you're a Phantom, right? Well, it looks like everybody agrees with him anyway. Hurakami's getting wiped out. Dead's getting wiped out. One of them, statistically, there's a good chance one of them's a Phantom. Way to throw. DeadInfested taps out. Hurakami taps out. And... sounds like they're both Slayers. Okay. Yeah, I told you. I don't think they are. Critter's like, wait, was Hurakami a Phantom? No. So, RJB at this point is basically running around assassinating people. He's been wrong every time. And yet people are still going to let him decide to take down Wander here. Phantom is somebody who's hiding amongst the Slayers and is getting more income than the Slayers are. And their job is to kill the Slayers. If they do kill all the Slayers, they win. And if the Slayers kill them, then the Phantoms lose. Let Gallons decide. Gallons knows. Dead had a good time with it. Did you nuke yourself, Dead? Because I was looking for your nuke, but then I came back and your stuff was nuked. So I don't know if somebody else hit you or if you hit yourself there. I assume that's what happened. Suka's accusations are yellow and magenta. Oh, hang on. What do we got? We got a fight here between... I think it's RJB. All right, so Gallons here and Critter going after RJB. We'll see what he is. RJB's got some Scourge, takes down an Arbiter. That's a nice little pick off there. I don't know that he has a lot. He's not throwing down a ton of extra hatcheries. He's making one there. But I don't think he can hold against this attack. You did nuke yourself, dead. All right, fair enough. That makes a lot more sense then. Oh, we're lagging out, folks. We're lagging out, folks. Oh, who's Stasis? Ah, no! Wander's attacking Critter! I'll help, he says. Ah! Wander has allied himself with RJB. I don't know if that's the right move. Oh man, what if it's Wander and it's RJB who are the two phantoms? This is nuts. Sinistrum is DeadInfested's biggest fan. I like it. Good to have a fan of chaos in the chat like that. Holy Haralabob. What is this game? It is Phantom mode. It is maybe a little bit slow, but this game has not been slow in the least. Critter carriers are back. But yeah, Wander's got scouts, and he's got arbiters, and he's got stasises, and it's not looking great if you're a Critter. He's got a lot of anti-carrier stuff here, man. And bam, carrier down. And maybe target the second carrier, though, a little bit, and bam, carrier down. And bam, carrier down, and bam. Oh, Critter has some ideas. I don't know if that's a whisper or not, so I'm not going to say what's going on. And Critter. Bam, Critter's out. Critter is dead. Critter's being attacked by scouts and DTs and stuff. Gallon's still pushing here on RJB, who's building more hatcheries. Again, could be an indication of a paladin just having money, but it could be a phantom as well. I really don't think it's RJB, he says. It's always RJB, says Critter. GG, Critter taps out. And by that I mean he says GG, but he doesn't actually leave. And then he leaves the game. And the game's not over, folks. What is he? Tell me what he is. Somebody in chat. Tell me who it is. Okay, so Critter was a phantom. He was telling the truth about that. Is it magenta or pink? Magenta. Okay, so he is straight up accusing Gallons of being the other phantom. Is RJB cockroaching at all? He is cockroaching a bunch here. Let's see if that's indicative of what he is. Okay, making a move down here is our guy Wander. Wander trying to make a move on with his scouts against, I mean, it's a lot of siege tanks, which aren't great against scouts, so not a bad move at all. Critter was a phantom. But look at RJB building all this stuff. I know you can do that as a paladin too, but it feels kind of phantom-y to me. Come on, Gallons. Gallons is in trouble. If Gallons is a phantom, he does not have a lot going up for him right now. All right, Big Wan. Sounds good. We're actually going to be ending the stream here in about 20 minutes. I don't know if we have enough time for another game today. But maybe I'll be back later tonight with more live games if you guys want to do that. Maybe I can pull that off today. Whew, we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I've got time for that. RJB, if it's you, please leave at the end. I'm a paladin, he says. Building more, building more, building more, building more. Why would he trust RJB, says Critter. Well, I don't know. Maybe he has not been enough games to not trust him, right? Dalaville in the house. What's up, Dalaville? Welcome back. Gallons trying to push down here and fight against Wander. Because obviously, the scouts and the arbiters are causing some issues for Gallons here. Is he still producing? He's still producing, but he did have a bunch of cash down here before it went away. What's up, Dollaville? Yeah, you want to do Orthosis? You want Falcon stream? Okay, Wander's got his scouts, got his carriers. Should be able to handle this. I mean, I guess there's a bunch of Goliaths up here now from Gallons. RJB, rebuilding, getting some queens out. Lots of Hydras there, too. DT's trying to wipe out. Okay, wiping out a bunch of these Goliaths, which means the carrier ball is going to be a little bit better as well. Muta's trying to attack again. Muta's carriers against the not a lot of anti-air down here from Gallons to the south. Is that going to work out? Yeah, I mean, if RJB is back on his feet, Gallons did wipe out his main, but he cockroached the top left pretty darn easily. And if he is a paladin, that's a massive, massive advantage. So I don't know. I mean, if it is Gallons, he is still producing a lot, but he did have this base for a while. And this one, too, before it got wiped out. Gallons gets a lot of his mech stasis up there. I mean, this is not going particularly well, I would say. Alright, so Gallons taps out. Couldn't deal with the carriers. And Gallons. It was Gallons and it was Critter who were the Phantoms. And the only players left were Wander and RJB. So nicely done. The Phantoms did pretty well. A lot of people were dead by the end of the game, and mostly because RJB killed them. And he was a paladin. But in the end, the Phantoms didn't win. So I guess that's good enough, right? Right. Suppose it is. Have I seen this, says Suga. Let's find out what that is real fast. Let's change it. Actually, we'll change it in a second here. No, there it is. So the spider mine follow. What kind of bug is this? F. Oh, then dragged it. Oh, he dragged it all the way into the mineral line and killed it. Nice. Mine drag of the century. That was really good. That was fantastic, Suga. Captured on Africa a couple weeks ago. That was very, very cool. Like that a lot. All right, hopefully because the sound was off, I didn't get copyright struck on that one, but GG, well done, RJB, and the one Slayer that remained Wander. Everybody else was dead, but gotta win anyway. Everybody was wrong about everything. Totally. They were both streaming at the same time, Suga. That's cool. What a mind drag. That was great. All right, so while we're wrapping up here, we'll be back. You know what? I'll do another little 2-hour live stream thing tonight, maybe with a fastest map, a phantom mode, and maybe a free-for-all, and we'll just call it good. I'm not going to stream for another 4 hours tonight. I can't do that, but I'll schedule a bit of a shorter one for us, for the people who were anticipating a later one tonight. I just need the time in between to pick up the kids and spend time with them and do dinner and stuff, so that's totally fine. Let's head on over to Deposit to wrap it up. And again, I talked about this a little bit earlier in the stream, but y'all can, if you sign up for Polls It, which again is free, you can sign up with an email address or a Google account. I get a kickback and a bonus from the advertiser, Anthony, for your support that way. Sign up for Polls It, follow me out there, answer these polls like what music is best in BroodWar. We'll do a new poll right now that you guys can take a look at. Let's do poll title, will Flash face off against Soulkey at all in SSL 2? Right? And then we can grab a little photo here of Flash. And we can just drag it into that, right? Right. Just drag it in. Bam. There's Flash. Pretty simple stuff for sure. If I accuse you and you're a Slayer, you're a Phantom. Sure, RJB, I guess. Will we get this highly anticipated matchup? And we can say yes, and we can say no. So this could mean maybe Flash doesn't qualify for SSL 2, which I don't think is going to happen. You can choose how long the poll goes for, and if you don't choose anything, then it just defaults to forever. We'll put it on the BroodWar channel because this is a BroodWar question, and we create the poll. I'm thinking maybe in about 6 hours. Detroit. I know it's a little bit late, but that's when it can happen. So yeah, check out Polls It. Sign up. The more people that sign up, the more of a kickback I get. If you want to support the channel, hit the like button, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and sign up for Polls It. There you go. Okay. So that right there is gonna be it for me today. Let's find somebody to raid real fast. We'll be back in about 5 hours, as I said. Wow, that scrolled really fast, didn't it? Like the ton of chat came through while I was on the other screen. I should probably put that up there too, so it doesn't do that. Soulkey is the GOAT, says AR. But yeah, let's give somebody a raid real fast. Somebody we're following, somebody playing BroodWar. Blackman PL is streaming right now, and that might be our best bet. Yeah, that looks like our best bet. Let's do it, Blackman PL. And that's going to be it. So thanks again, everybody. We'll be back in about 6 hours for another couple hours of live games, and then we'll be back tomorrow with more replays. So thanks for being here. 5 hours or 6 hours, whatever I said, somewhere along that line. But thank you so much for the super chat from Bjorn and for upgrading his membership to the Overmind level. That kicks butt. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for being such a great supporter. Dollar Veal had the bits today, as usual. Ephraim super chatted $2, I think, at the end of the stream yesterday. And so great support. Thank everyone. Sign up for Polls It. There's a link in the chat here. And until then, stay safe and stay healthy. And above all, you take care of yourselves. Goodbye.